Hello, everybody. How's it going? Can you hear me? Let me know in the comment section below if you can hear my voice. I would really appreciate it if you can hear my voice. Hello. Let me Bitcoin, the best money. Hey Joe, how's it going? Joe, I've been following you for quite some time. I can't recall you ever going live. Hey, you know what? Thanks for joining the live stream. So I really appreciate it. I used to go live a lot when I initially started my channel a while back. So let me know if you can hear my voice. I would really appreciate it. Hello, Benzi. Hello. Hello, Francisco Gonzalez. Hello, GG Investor. How's it going? We can hear you. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me remove that. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. No sound. Okay, now can you hear me? I think I removed it. I think now you can hear me back, I think. Thanks for letting me know. No sound. Yeah, so thanks everybody for joining the live stream. As I was saying, sorry about that. Before the voice cut off, I was explaining to people, the stock market is closed. We're talking about all of the major stocks that I mentioned on the title. We're going to be talking about Tilray, MC, GameStop, CCIV. And as I was saying, there's a huge storm that's happening right now. And I'm currently in Texas, so we're not allowed to go out. There are some issues with power outages and things like that. A lot of accidents, and it's just a lot of stuff going on. So, I just wanted to go live and take advantage of it, so because we're kind of not allowed to go outside in a way. So hope everybody's okay. If you live in Texas, hope you're fine and everything is good. But we're going to be talking about the major stocks that are hot right now. So I didn't hear anything. Oh, really? You can't hear me now too? Oh my God. Oh God. Tell me, can you type in yes in the live if you can hear me? Type in yes if you can hear me. Okay, we can hear you. Okay, cool. Awesome. I just saw that one comment that said it didn't hear me, but okay, cool. What's going on with CCIV? The waiting is a killer. Yes, let's talk about CCIV. This stock has been popping up. It kind of reminds me of Hyliion. It's the merger is coming pretty soon, but this is like we're not even announcing that they're going to be merging with Lucid. So a lot of rumors. So there's a lot of potential for the stock to go up. It can go to like $40 or even to $50. So there's a lot of hype going on with it. A lot of people are covering it. So there's a lot of people that are excited about this company. So even when the news comes out after it finalizes and if they say that they are going to take the company public, the stock can definitely pop up higher. So thanks everybody for saying yes. Awesome. So I really appreciate it. So I was just sharing with everybody about CCIV. So as I was saying, there's definitely potential for it, but you have to be super careful about it because it's going to be like a swing trading opportunity because, you never know because these stocks can definitely go up and down a lot. So it's very risky. So, but if you see, of course, huge potential for the company in the future, you can definitely hold it. But It's very speculative right now. There's a lot of people that are excited and they're jumping in and they're making a lot of money. So it's really awesome. But it reminded me, as I mentioned, it reminded me of like Halion. So Halion price action was similar like this. You know, when they announced they're going to be taking Halion public, they were doing a merger with, what was the name of the company? It was Shill. I think the ticker symbol was SHLL. And it was just going up a lot. So, but after the merger happened, you know, it started going down. So you have to be super careful when it comes to it. So let's make some moolah. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes, says that. AL says a big fan. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm really glad that you enjoy my videos. I try to cover important information that people like to see, like to hear. So that's really awesome. So HITT, do you reckon SOS will drop with the upcoming placement? So you think it's going to be a great stock after merger? Luxury EVS. So let's just talk about CCIV for now. And that's a good question. Like after the merger, I'm not sure about if it's gonna, like, even if it goes like $50 or $60 before the merger or once they announce the merger. But I'm thinking it might go down. It might pull back. You know, after the merger announced, like even when they announced, if they set the merger date, okay, let me just summarize it. The thing that's going to happen with CCIV is that the people are expecting that they're going to announce that they're going to be taking Lucid public. So that is the first catalyst, right? So that's going to be the one that's going to make it go up. And then the second catalyst is going to be when they announce the merger date. So the merger date, there's going to be like, they're going to have a meeting and then you have to vote about it. And that might take a while. So it might take like 2 or 3 months. So within that time period, you know, the stock might just, you know, pull back to the downside. And once they say they're going to take the company public, when the voting kind of happens, that might be the second catalyst day when the stock might pop up again. And then after that, you know, once the merger happens, that's going to be when like reality is going to kick in, I think. So you have to be super careful about it. So hello, everyone. How's it going? Have a weird feeling once this merger it will crash instead of, you know, PF price target going crazy. Yeah, but, you know, ahead of that, we have a lot of catalysts. You know, as I mentioned, we have like 2 catalysts that we need to be watching out for. So there's definitely going to be a lot of potential for it. So after the merger, the risk still remains until the deal is done, which requires valuation and FDD/CCD. So that's what these things are the outside. So yeah, that's the main thing about this company right now. So you think it's going to go up. So do you have any questions about CCIV? Then if you don't have, we can move on to the other companies. So we have a lot of people. So thanks everybody for joining the live stream today. So we have after the merger. Yeah, but running only on rumors. Yeah, you know what? Rumor can do a lot of things. You know, if you actually been part of a lot of these SPAC companies in the past, you know, Halion was one of them. You know, there's been a lot of attraction that happened. You know, Nikola Motors was also, you know, going higher, but the CEO at that time, he was kind of pumping the stock at the same time too. So that's why it was going up too. But this is just by rumor. So a lot of people are talking about it. So it's getting a lot of attraction. So a lot of retail investors are getting involved in it. So it's really awesome to see, you know, so low, but I'm holding it after the merger. SCNC is hot now. SCNS. Yeah, you know what? I've been getting a lot of questions about it. So I'm definitely going to check it out. BFT. Yes, BFT is also another company. PaySafe, that's going to be merged with PaySafe. That's also another company. That's pretty cool. But CENS. So CENS. So let's check that out. Sensionics. That's not the way that you say it, but it's been going up to the upside. You know, I've been getting a lot of question about it. It's been breaking out to the upside really good, and it's been holding pretty well too. So that is really awesome. You know, I really like that it's holding. If it's breaking out and then it's holding to the upside, that's a really good sign, because usually when it was a penny stock, when it was trading below $1 and this stock breaks out to the upside, usually like the company will come out and they're going to do an offering and stuff like that, and the stock drops. But this company is definitely trending up and up. So that's a really good sign. It's holding, it's making new highs. So that's really great sign. So IDX price prediction, Sensonic price prediction. You know what? Like I have to make a video about it and look in detail about what the company is all about. We can do the research right now and I can tell you that, but I have to read up on it and see exactly what's going on before I tell you like this stock's going to go up or down. But X Fleet, X Fleet was a fat one too. I was in PIC full solid right before XL merged and missed the run. It happened, but I learned. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's definitely, this merger stocks, you have to be super quick, in and out, and have like before you get involved in it, have a plan of like, okay, if once this catalyst comes out, I'm going to be selling. Like once the merger announces, this stock goes up, I'm going to be selling at that price point. Like if you don't have like a plan about an exit plan, it's going to be really hard to really time exactly when to get out, so it's kind of really important to do that with CCIV. Like if you get involved in it, like make sure you have a plan. Okay, I'm going to be selling out once they announce the merger date, or once they make it official, they're going to take Lucid public and things like that. So that's going to be a great exit plan. So FuboTV. Yeah, you know what? FuboTV is also one of them that's been popping a lot, but I haven't really digged into it. But there's a lot of short interest on it. I think it was getting pumped by Wall Street bets at the same time too. So you got Tesla, Qualcomm. So can you recommend earnings prices for Twitter for next week? Cool. You know what? I'm gonna be making a video about that for Twitter earnings next week. That's really cool because you can definitely look into the options chain and determine exactly what is the expected move for the earnings report. So you can calculate that by looking at the options chain. So it's kind of easy to do too. I can explain that how you can do it. It's very simple to do. What is your take on TMDI? I have to check it out. I have to check it out. Hold on, let me see. 21 doing a TM. Okay, let me just type in. But CNEX, as I mentioned, I'm gonna make a video about it. When I make the video about it, I'm definitely gonna be checking out in detail, look at exactly if the company did, an offering. You can definitely use I use like Webull, so I can definitely check that information right now to you. But I have to look into detail to see exactly what could happen, next. So hello from Houston. What's up, George C from Houston? What's up? I'm in Texas too, man. We're in a storm right now, right? You're also in Texas. You're in a storm right now. It's been snowing outside. There's been a lot of car accidents happening. Not a lot of people, but relatively, there's been a huge accident that happened. And, people are advised not to go out. There's been power outages, all that kind of stuff been happening. So that's really messed up, man. The snow is really catching people off guard. So hope you're doing well from Houston. He's a fellow Texan, so I have to give him a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. I heard Qualcomm is good to enter this week too. Oh, they have earnings reports coming up pretty soon. Cool. That's awesome. I have to check out the earnings calendar and make a video about it because I wasn't able to make it because, the storm was happening and stuff. And, we had some issues. Florida and the house. What's up, Joel? How's it going? We have some for our friends in Florida, man. The weather is like so awesome in Florida. It's like sunny and stuff. Like, oh my God, I'm jealous, man. Like right now it's like cold outside and it's like, it's messed up, but my pipes are frozen. Oh my God, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's supposed to, they're sending alerts for people to open the fossil and stuff, so it doesn't the pipe doesn't freeze. You have to leak something or something. They were saying that they're warning people about that. Do you think the price will drop for Palantir after releasing the lockup period, or should I just get? That's a great question. Palantir is one of the companies that we talked about, like when it was like $9 and stuff, and it's been going up to the upside. It was really awesome, and the lockup period is coming up pretty soon, and you just have to prepare yourself since the lockup period is going to be coming pretty soon. But if you're somebody that's see great potential for the future, like I'm holding shares of Palantir, and even if the lockup period comes, I can expect the stock to go down. Maybe I can add more shares, but I'm still going to hold it because the company can definitely go up a lot, So they do a lot of contracts with governments and etc. And recently they also did a contract with a company. I forgot which company it was, but with the government institution, and the stock went up all-time highs. It went to like $40-something. Now it's coming down to like 30-something, but it might drop, below 30. If it goes below 30, that's a great opportunity to buy. So I really, if you're somebody that's swing trading it, okay, you can sell it out, but I'm in it for the long term. So says that my pipe is frozen, man. God, man, sorry to hear that. Going great. Any thoughts on CTM? These stickers, I'm definitely gonna have to come back and check them out. You watching Robinhood congressional talk this Thursday? Reddit CEO Valder from Robinhood and Roaring Kitty himself. You know what? Yeah. I don't think if I have time, I'm probably going to be checking it out. But I'm really interested to see exactly what they have to say. What kind of questions are going to be they are going to ask him? Because the Robinhood CEO's been been active in social media. He's been asked he's been talking to Elon Musk. I even posted a video about that. He was on Meet Kevin and other YouTube channels too. So I think they're probably just not going to provide information that's not new. Like he's just going to answer the same thing he's been saying throughout the time. But it's great to look at Roaring Kitty. I forgot what was his name. Deep value guy. He has a YouTube channel, by the way. I think his YouTube channel is Kitty Cat or something. Roaring Kitty Cat. I think that's his YouTube channel. Roaring Kitty Cat. Yeah, Roaring Kitty himself. Yeah, the Roaring Kitty. Yeah, it's really great to see. So he's not selling too. He's not selling his position. So that's really somebody that's really, really bullish about GameStop. And he's not really selling his position, even though GameStop crashed. It's been crashing a lot. So now let me catch up on that. Let me catch up on the comments. So hello from Wolverhampton in the UK. What's happening with CENS? What's up in the UK? I know it's snowing in the UK too, man. Thank you for joining, Andy. Wolverhampton. There's a soccer team that's called Wolves, right? The Wolves from the UK. I watch soccer, so I kind of remind me of that. But NCENS, I'm gonna make a video about it later on, probably talking about it, but I have no idea. But it looks very good when you're just looking at the chart right now. It broke out from $1 area and went all the way to $3 and pulled back, broke out again. Now it's looking at it, it's gonna go up again, but we'll see exactly later on after I do research about it. We're gonna see how what's going on with this company. But thanks for joining. TRSCS feeds my favorites. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of OTC stocks. I've been following a lot of people that are getting involved in a lot of OTC stocks, so it's really quite interesting. Thoughts on INPX after offering? Okay, let me type it in because I need to type in these stickers. INPX. Yeah, well, after an offering happens, usually the stock just drops. Unfortunately, it drops to the downside, but after that, you just have to wait how the stock is going to react after the offering is done. If it continues to go up, that's a positive sign if it continues to go up. But if it doesn't, then that's not good, That is not good for the company. But it looks like it's been going up, and they do an offering. The stock goes up. 30 million registered direct offering priced at the market price. So you just have to wait. If you're somebody if you got involved in it for a quick trade, definitely want to get out of it because they can drop to the downside. But I have no idea about this company, what they do and things like that. So we'll see. Could be a good catalyst. Kenny, thanks. Hello, Vegas used to be Austin. Are you? Oh, you're from Vegas and you came to Austin, dude. Vegas, does it snow in Vegas? I've never been to Nevada, but Austin is snowing too. The whole of Texas is snowing, man. Hope you stay safe out there, man. Just don't go outside, don't go out to drive, because there's been a lot of accidents that's been happening. A lot of people have been caught in a crash and things like that. So you have to be safe about it. So thoughts on NOV? What do you think about Rect? Okay, I know that ticker. Before I cover those two, I'm gonna check those tickers out. But Rocket Mortgage, man, that stock's a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are excited about it, but the stock doesn't do that much. It's not doing that much, man. I don't know. This Rocket insurance company, right? Is it mortgage or insurance? I think it's an insurance, right? But it's not doing that much, man. Now it's been going up to $20, but it's been in a tight range since the IPO. It's not doing a lot of things. So I don't know. But right now it had a very nice bounce to $26. It went all the way close to $30. But let's look at the overall time chart. Dun, 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 dun. Rocket. Let me rearrange it. Yeah, it's been on a range, it's not doing nothing, man. It's just been on a range between $24, $25 and the low of like $18. So it's just been stuck, man. It's not doing that much. So if it breaks out, that's good. If you want to buy it right now, it looks pretty good. If it goes down to $17, it's great support over here. But yeah, this stock's just stuck, man. It's not doing nothing right now. It's not moving here, unfortunately. How's the streaming service? Hold on. How's the streaming service will affect AMC? Man, AMC stock, bro. I know a lot of people got like upset when I made a video about AMC, but you know what? AMC stock is just really, it was a great opportunity. It was a very short-term trade to get involved in it. It was one of those stocks where it had a potential to be the next GME stock when it comes to short-term trading. If you're somebody that did day trading or swing trading, it was a great opportunity. So even when I made a video about it, I kind of told people, if you want to get involved in it for a swing trade or like a day trade, that was a great opportunity. But because you can capitalize on it, right? Because if you got involved in it right around $4 or $5, and if you can sell it, even if you wait, if you can sell it at $9, you made a huge amount of profit, right? So you have to go in and out of it. But of course, there's a lot of movement going on, So a lot of people are expecting the stock to go up a lot, and it went down. So right now it's just sitting at $5, so $5.59. So we just have to wait for it. People are optimistic about it for the future, and the streaming services will affect AMC. They've been affecting it for a long time. And that's why the stock was in a downtrend, right? Like it's been going to the downside. It's been popping over here. It went to $1 to $2. So I'm not sure, man. If somebody buys it, I know a lot of people are optimistic. Maybe Amazon is going to buy it, or maybe Netflix is going to buy it, or something like that. But you have to just filter out that information, because as I said on a video that I made, people are just optimistic about AMC stock. But if I think I really like AMC, I'll really enjoy going to the movies. But AMC stock for the future, I'm not sure about it, man. It was just a very solid swing trade at that time, but it's just really, we never know. It's 50-50 right now. You never know. How about Naked? Naked was also the short squeeze play, right? It was also the short squeeze play that people got involved in it. This is also like a swing trade, day trade opportunity. If you make like 10 or 50 or 100%, like that's an ideal thing to do to go out of it. But of course, this movement, hold the line and all that, etc. mantra started happening. So you have to support. If you want to support, you can support it. But I personally say it's just a swing trade opportunity. You want to go in and out of it really quickly. And if you want to support it, you can just hold like few shares for long term. But all of these stocks, the BlackBerry, the Nokia, the Naked, and all those stocks that were short squeeze potentials, they're all like a short-term trades, so that's my opinion about AMC. Hello, all new here, first time joining. Thanks for sharing your knowledge here in Fort Worth, Texas. Good vibes. What's up, fellow Texans? I hope you're safe, man. There's like a huge, massive accident that happened in Fort Worth. Everybody, if you saw it, it was on the news. Like, it was just horrific, man. The video that I saw, it was like, man, it was so sad to see all those accidents happening. I hope you're safe. Don't go out there today. It's like negative, I think it's 5 degrees outside. So it's just insane. Power outages happening outside. The power luckily came back, but it was out for a few hours. I was shocked because I didn't want to stay at home, like in the cold, but luckily it came back on. So they said they're fixing something. They're preparing for something, but luckily it came back on. I hope you're safe out there, man. It's really dangerous outside. So what would be good price to pick up SPCE after a drop on Friday? Man, SPCE, let me check it. I think they did, they're going to do a test flight or something like that. That's why the stock went up. Let me check it out. SPCE. Yeah, Virgin Galactic, man. I forgot to make a video about it because I saw the news that they're going to do a test flight. So that was a very solid catalyst to watch out for because this stock could potentially pop up to the upside. So I was about to make a video or mention it on the video, but this huge pop that happened. So it went all the way to $60 basically. Now it's pulling back. But this also a company that benefited a lot with the short squeeze, so it's really extended to the upside. I think it's like all-time highs at 52-week highs, like $62. So after this whole short squeeze stuff passes by, I think it can come down. I think it can come down, but you just have to be patient with it. I think it can definitely come down, but there was a great swing trading opportunity for it because everybody knew that they were going to do a flight. And I even saw it and I was like, wow, this was a great opportunity, but I forgot to make a video about it. But hello at Taste Guy. What's up? How's it going, everybody? Thank you. I'm just scrolling down. TMD. I wonder what that is, but let me check it out. Oh, it is not pulling back. Is it TMDI? Is that an OTC stock? Oh, it's NASDAQ. Yeah, give me a second. I have to change the thumbnail. This is the first live stream that I did in a while, so I was trying to change the thumbnail, but it wouldn't let me do it. So I'm trying to figure out how to change the thumbnail. It's still not showing up on my phone. So TMDI. Okay, cool. It's been having it looks really good. Man, it's not showing up on my phone. I can't believe it. I'm trying to change the thumbnail for the live stream and it's not showing up. Man, that's crazy. Okay, well, anyway, I guess we have decent amount of people watching, so that's really great. But TMDI Titan Medic Incorporated. It's cool, from the chart. I have to definitely look into it, but just from the technical analysis, it's really great to see that the chart is like trending upwards, and it's breaking out, and it's holding the price that it broke out. It's breaking out, and it's holding the price. Though it's in a pretty good trend, but we definitely have to check into what's the catalyst coming up pretty soon, etc. But it's really cool. Cheers, GGG. He'll be back soon. No, it's cold, windy, but no snow. Cool. I wonder where you at, man. What state are you in? Are you in what's up for Memphis? We're getting snowed in right now. Man, I know, man. It's like the whole United States from all the way from the north to the south. Everywhere is kind of snow, but here it's very tough, right? People are not used to the snow, so there's a lot of people that don't know how to drive in icy road. Me personally, I've never driven in when the road is like ice and snow. I don't drive. I don't go outside because it's really risky, man. You don't want to get in an accident. Thank you. Rack move like loans. That's funny. No revenue, no problem, no day up anyway. Hold on. Let me get my phone. Hey, what's up, IT? What's up, Richard C? How's it going? Welcome to the live stream, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. It's the President's Day. I don't think people celebrate President's Day, but the stock market is closed to remember all the presidents. I think that's the reason why they close it. Remembrance of all the presidents, I guess. So thoughts on TNXP. You know what? I'm gonna make a video about it. These OTC stocks. Oh my god, TNXP. This is a penny stock. It went from 0.01 all the way to like $1, and it fits. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it fits the criteria of a very classic. Let me see. TNXP. Hold on, let me let it load up over here. Okay, it's not it. It's not okay. This is not the stock I was talking about. Is it an OTC stock? Hold on. Okay, cool. That's not it. There was another OTC stock, like it looks like a similar to this one. I think it was like TNXIP or something, but this one was always also like at 1.0.390. So I was gonna make a video about it. That was like a very good pump and dump stock, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta warn people about that because it was at zero. It was at 0.00 a few months ago, and people bought it, and then the stock went up to 0.001, and then they started pumping it, right? And people started buying the stock and went all the way to $1. So the people that got in it, that bought it at 0.001, the pumpers, they're selling it at $1, right? So, and people were just talking about it a lot, and I was like, oh my god, dude, this is like a classic pump and dump stock. But this one it's trading in the Nasdaq, so at least it can be pump and dumped, but I have to check it out for sure. But let me see. Let me look at the other comments. Thanks for touching XL Fleet, please. XL. Okay, let's check out XL. Dun, dun. This is the similar kind of technology that they have with the Hyliion, where they have, but Hyliion also has like electric truck, the Hypertruck, but this one is different. It went all the way to $35, and now it's sitting at $20, but it's pulling back, man. It's pulling back, but after the merger, it went up pretty good. So this one was a success, I think, after the merger, but it's pulling back. This is just like QuantumScape stock. It went all the way to like above $100, and it pulled all the way to the downside. So, but right now it's just very good. It's just not doing nothing, just consolidating. So we just have to wait for the earnings report. After these SPAC companies, once they do the merger, we just have to wait for them to do a couple of earnings to get, big companies' attention, maybe hedge funds or some institutions to come and buy them. So they need at least like we have to wait a few earnings reports and for them to come out and say maybe they beat the earnings report, so they seeing good potential and etc. So you just have to wait. But it's broke out of the $17-18. It's sitting above that price point, so it has hope. I think if it can stay above this price point, it's not going down, it's holding up. So you can definitely see that people are holding their shares. If either it's institutions that bought it, they're not dumping it. If you see the stock dump all the way to like pre-merger price points, that's when it's dangerous. But right now it's sitting up pretty good. So Rect is good between day traders, but it's always pulled back. Getting warm again. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Oregon was hit for 3 days straight, finally getting warm again. Agul, I'm glad to hear. Right now it's kind of sunny, which is weird, which is kind of interesting because the sun came out, but there's a bunch of snow and it's 5 degrees outside. So, but tomorrow is also going to be very snowy, but next week is going to be in the 60s. So very looking forward to that. Okay, so think I read the CE bought merger with another company. TNXP has a lot of catalysts coming out. Cool. You know what? I'm definitely going to check it out, man. Since it's already in the watch list over here, TNXP and SENS. This is also the companies I'm going to watch. TSNP. What's your thoughts on HCMC? Okay, this is one of the OTC stocks. What is your top 3 SPACs to buy for the short term right now? I made a video about it, right? A few days ago. The top SPACs for 2021. You can check out, we have, S Switchback Securities. They're going to be doing a merger with ChargePoint. They're finalizing it. I got the notification that you have to vote and etc. for that. And we have a bunch I made a video about it. Check them out. All those SPACs that I mentioned on those videos, they're solid. They have definitely good potential for 2021. So you just have to hold them for a while. What are your thoughts on HCMC? This is one of the OTC stocks I want to talk about. This is also HCMC. Yeah, this OTC stock. Yeah, man. TSNP, XBank, or NEO. I think NEO is better, I think. But XBEV is also partnering with NEO at the same time too, but I hold both of them. I hold NEO and XBEV stock. So yeah, you know what? Like this is one of the examples I want to talk about, right? So HCMC, like this was sitting at 0, like in February, right? Like it was sitting at 0.0001. So let's say you want to do, if you're a pump and dumper company, or if you're somebody that wants to pump a stock, right? You can just buy a bunch of this stock, and you see the float is not even that much. It's still a lot, but they just buy like tons of it, and then they pump it out, right? So then now it's sitting at 0.0043. So this is a classic candidate of a pump and dump. So if you actually see stock price and it's been going up a lot, and a few months ago it was sitting at 0.000, you have to be like red flag. That does not mean you cannot trade it. Like this is a very great trading opportunity because you can definitely jump in at the same time, right? When you see this first initial breakout, you can trade it as a multi-day breakout, and you can load up on this, right? Because this is definitely going to have more pump up potential. They're going to start pumping it a lot. Then you can sell it out. But you don't have to be greedy about it. So if you made a lot of profit, you can sell it. But this is a classic pump and dump stock. You don't care about what the company does or anything like that. Yes, they can say the company's going to be doing like all kinds of stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, this is just a pump and dump stock. If the stock is like at $0, you can still trade it, swing trade it. But that's just my opinion about it. But it's a pump and dump stock. So don't keep holding the bag and don't get dumped on like a girl. I'll love your channel for a while now. I follow your channel for a while. Okay, thanks. See that? I read that. I read that comment as I love your channel. I follow. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Lee. Thank you for joining the live stream too. I appreciate that. And we have a VTNR FUSURESN. So I need to check them out. Information on CEI. Thoughts on GNGO. You know what? I made a video about GNGO, right? A few days ago, I think, when we were talking about DraftKings. DraftKings got bought. You know, ARK Invest added to their other ETFs. So this is also a company that is actually making money. They're profitable, and they did a reverse merger that went public with the Lancadian Holdings. So this can definitely have potential for the future. We just have to wait for it. You know, let's just wait for the earnings reports to come out, and for other, maybe some big institutions, you know, to get interested in this company once they announce at least like 2, 3, 4 earnings reports. That means like it's going to take a few quarters for people to start to get noticed, to start to get an interest on this company. But the balance sheet is really solid compared to, you know, other companies. It's profitable, it's making money. So I like it, you know. And it definitely had really rough times in the past when it went all the way to like $18 pre-merger, and then it crashed all the way to $12. I remember this time, it was just tragic. You know, all the SPAC companies are selling off at the downside. But after the merger, it went to $30. So you could have doubled your money. But this definitely has like a long-term potential. So I like that. Just like DraftKings, you know, DraftKings is doing really well. You know, we got the ARK Invest getting involved in it. So it's really awesome. So thoughts on CEI. I think I talked about CEI like a long time ago. CEI. Energy stocks, right? Okay, cool. You know, energy is one of the best performing sectors in the stock market in 2021. And, you know, all the energy stocks that I'm holding right now, they're outperforming like all of the other companies. So that is really awesome to look at. So the energy stocks are just trending. Oil prices are going up. So these energy stocks are definitely going to go up. So, but you have to be careful. You know, this is all dependent upon if oil prices go up, and we're going to go in a recovery and etc. So it depends upon oil prices. So you have to take into account. But if you get involved in it, like good dividend paying stocks like Chevron and things like that, you can hold them. You know, I think 2021 is going to be solid for energy stocks because they've been doing really well. I know like Biden got elected, and people are saying also electric vehicle companies are going to be doing pretty good, but the energy sector is doing really good. Also, some wind stocks, solar stocks are doing pretty good also at the same time. So energy stocks are also popping up to the upside a lot. What does HCMMC do? Okay, a lot of things I saw. Bro, OG please. OGI please. And Chewy send a lot of love. Deleted and Chewy sends a lot of love. Well, thank you. I don't know what that is, but thanks, OGI. Yeah, you know what? I'm also gonna make a video about this company. We have a list of companies that I'm going to be making a video about, because on the previous video, I made a request on the comment section that for people to request videos, to request ticker symbols in the comment section so I can look into the company if it's a solid opportunity, if there's going to be a continuation to the upside, because the majority of the time, these companies might not have a continuation to look forward to. So this company, they probably did an offering over here or something, because this is like a nasty day, man. This is like went all the way to $6.40. It dropped 100% basically to $3.70. Let me see. OGI. Okay, I guess they didn't do anything. Marijuana stocks continue burn out in afternoon trading. Is it a marijuana stock? Pot stocks, volatility. Aurora, I guess it's in the marijuana sector, I guess. The weed stocks. Right? If that's the case, I think they've been popping, right? They've been popping like Tilray. Oh my God, Tilray was crazy. It went all the way to $79 and it dropped like it's marijuana. It was beautiful. The breakout was beautiful, but you don't want to get caught up. If you got involved in it at like $6 or even at $5, right now you're sitting at a very nasty spot right now. So unfortunately, you might have to hold it back if you got caught up on it, or unless you don't want to sell it right now. But unfortunately, it's just really pulling back the downside, just like Tilray. If it's in the marijuana sector, I think. Graham, let's look at Tilray, because Tilray is on the title. Okay, let me see. Sitting at $29. So this is like a classic. It went always six. It looks like GameStop stock, unfortunately, but all the marijuana craze was going up. I know a lot of people are getting attracted to it. Like it was at $67 and it just completely dropped. There was a lot of short squeeze also. There's been a lot of people that have been shorting these companies for a very long time because they've been trending. I know this company was at one point $137 a while back when it IPO'd, and it went all the way down to to $10 and etc., $5. And at $67 within a matter of days, now it dropped, So this is just a great lesson, I think, for anybody that got involved in it. If you want to get involved in it, right around over here, you don't want to get involved in it when it's peaking up, or if you see like 100 or 200% gain within a matter of 2 or 3 days, that is the time to stay away from the company. So you want to get involved in it when it's having like these kind of days, if it's holding over here, I know it's kind of hindsight where you're looking, we get involved in it right now. But if you do like a technical analysis, if it breaks out and if it holds and you can see this kind of not dipping to the downside, if you see kind of consolidation, then now you can definitely expect the stock can definitely pop up. It might not work out, but you can definitely risk, you can definitely have a solid risk area to get involved in it. So that is one of the important things to look at if you see these companies like going up a lot significantly. So how about TSNP was less than a penny? Look at now. Yeah. We just talked about TN and TNSP, right? So I'm going to make a video about it. Definitely. So maybe warning people about it or talking about it. So OGI, bro, do you think it's a good price to get in on OEG? Did I open the right ticker? I opened OEG. Oh. Hold on. Let me put in the questions and the screen. Bro, do you think it's a good price to get OEG? Okay. OEG. I just cannot believe that I cannot change the thumbnail for the video. It's like, it won't let me do it. It's not showing up on my phone. OEG. Orbit Energy. Okay, as I mentioned, right? So the energy sector, oil prices are going up to the upside. So it's going to be on a sector move, right? In 2021, the best sector that's been performing very well is the energy sector has been popping up to the upside a lot. They've been breaking out, and it's definitely going to be dependent upon how the oil prices go. It can definitely pull back on you if oil prices go down. But if you actually got involved in it and like early, if you have oil stocks in the past, you're definitely benefiting. But right now, we might have a continuation. But as I said, you never know what's going to happen to oil price. So if oil price goes up, I know we're getting a lot of vaccines and etc. But there's a lot of places that are actually going in a lot of lockdown. I have some family members in Europe, and they said that they're not allowed to go outside. So they're not allowed to go outside. Not even like it's not like in the US, right? They're not allowed to go outside. They're only allowed to go to the grocery stores and maybe go for a walk. So they're in lockdown. Also in Australia too, they're in lockdown. So oil prices can potentially drop since there's a lot of supply that can be, around the world because people are not active anymore. You never know, but right now energy's been popping up in 2021. Oil prices going up, so that is going to be it. Are you into psychiatric market at all? You mean marijuana stocks? Is that that can be considered as psychedelic? Sorry if I did not pronounce it right. Psychedelic market. Is it marijuana or FDA drug stocks? I make videos about that. About drug stocks, the stocks that I talked about, I think for January, on February, all those 3 stocks have hit the price targets because we're expecting FDA news to come out, and they've been performing very, very well. So they did a very good job. So can you give me an example of a psychedelic markets at all? If there's no psychedelic stocks, forgive me because I don't know what a psychedelic is. But let's see. What's another question? I have a question. Once CCIV and Lucid merger, then CCIV ticker run turn to Lucid. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, it's definitely going to be changing. The ticker symbol is going to be changing, but I'm not sure if it's going to change to LUCID. But the ticker symbol is definitely going to be changing. So that is like after the merger, they're going to be doing a voting and they're going to be doing a merger. So definitely keep an eye on CCIV. One of the catalysts that we're expecting right now is going to be once they confirm the rumors saying that they're going to be taking Lucid public. And the second catalyst is going to be a few months from now, once they say they're going to be voting for the merger. And once the merger is finalized, the ticker symbol is going to be changing. And that is going to be when the company is going to be public. So that is going to be when we're going to see exactly the ticker symbol change happening. Check out AMYZF, huge opportunity. I think it looks like an OTC stock. If possible, I don't know if you already covered, please. Tilray. Okay, yeah, we talked about it, right? I think this comment, I'm slowly going down the comment section, the comments that are coming up in the chat. So I already talked about Tilray. As I mentioned, this was a great opportunity to get involved in it early. I know there's going to be legislation that could potentially be passed. It's going to be legalized in the federal level. So that is a great catalyst. And there's been a lot of short squeeze that's been happening. A lot of people are talking about, Wall Street bets. People are pumping it. And I just cannot believe, oh my God, I just cannot believe the thumbnail. The thumbnail had like all of these ticker symbols and the Wall Street bet sign, but I just cannot change it right now, which kind of sucks. But it was on Wall Street bets too, if you go on Wall Street bets right now, there are people that are talking about, the marijuana, the weed stocks, and that also helped, the stock to go up. There's a lot of short interest at that stock too. So it had that phenomenon to go up. So, but right now it crashed all the way to the downside, unfortunately. But if you're still holding it, expecting maybe once the legalization happens in the federal level, that might help them out. But the majority of these cannabis stocks, they have a lot of debt, unfortunately. They're not profitable or anything like that. So you see over here, the weekend discussion. Where's Tilray? Tilray is number 7. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but the number 1 stock that they've been talking about in Wall Street bets is GameStop. Second, it's going to be Palantir. We got Tesla. We got SNDL, we talked about that company. There's also a marijuana stock too. You got AMC, BlackBerry, Tilray. We got AMD, Nvidia. You got Happy Valentine's Day, Wall Street, and then you got the loss over here that they're talking about. So, yeah, it had a really, really awesome criteria for it to pop because it had a catalyst and also the short squeeze. Excuse me, I left MMED. I'm into CYBN, NNDM, and TRP. Cool. MMEDF. Is that a ticker or is that an acronym for something? Earnings this week. Be careful. Please check Tilray. It went up to 157 that day. Can you take a look at it? I'm not sure what you think. As I said, Tilray, we talked about it. It's if you want to hold it, expecting maybe once the legalization happens, it might pop again. But a lot of people got involved in it, unfortunately, and they might sell. That might potentially make the stock go down. But all this momentum actually helped it to go up because of short squeeze and Wall Street bets. People usually tend to move from one stock to the other stock. It was like a GameStop, AMC. Now they moved into the wheat sector. And the next week is going to be like another sector, right? Who knows? Another stocks or whatever. So, but hope you don't. If you didn't get caught up in it, you can just hold it. But I tend to stay away from these kind of companies because you never know what can happen to them. Up 700, huge opportunity. I think it's an OTC stock. AB Invest, MYZF. Can you cover HCMC? Yeah, we talked about HCMC, right? It was an OTC stock. So if you guys remember the OTC stock, OPTT, and also Kronos, there's been a lot of pump that happened. Okay, that's a perfect example to explain what's going on with these companies. So I talked about HCMC and the price action that is going to exactly happen in the near future is the price action that happened to Kronos and OPTT. So the same kind of the price action is gonna happen to the companies that have OPTT. It was an OTC stock. It was also at $0 at one point. It was trading at 0, and then it got pumped to that's not it. It has to be an OTC stock. OPTI, I think. OPTI. Yes, OPTI. So it was trading at $0 and it went all the way to, I think it was like 90 something dollars, and it pulled all the way down. Now it's going up again. Let's look at the price action. Yeah. You see over here, it was sitting at $0, right? It was sitting at 0 and it went all the way to what? To 0.18. And then it started to go down again, right? It went all the way down to the price that it came back down. So you have to be able to get in and out of it really quickly, right? Now it's going on another run, right? So now it's also getting pumped again. So you have to be, if you have a lot of profit on it, you can participate in these companies, but you have to be really quick to lock in your profits, right? You have to be, if you make like 100 or 200 or 300%, you can definitely make 1,000% depending upon when you go in and when you go out. But at the end of the day, this is exactly what happens, right? It goes from 0 to this one price point. People start selling it out. People that got in it right around over here, they start selling it out again, right? And then it goes on another run, right? So it went from 0 and then it just goes up to 0.4. There's a lot of the OTC markets are hot right now. So it's going to potentially come down to 0, but you have to lock in your profits. If you have any profits, lock in your profits. If you can swing trade, make 100 or 500, 1,000%, make sure you go in and out. You don't want to be stuck like right around over here when it starts to go down. So, but HCMC, it might have another move to the upside though. HCMC. if the volume continues to come, because this is a very solid, this is strong volume right now. So another indicator you want to be looking at if you want to get involved with OTC stocks is you want to look at, okay, how many shares are being bought and sold. So if you want to buy it when the volume is, you want to get involved in it on when it has like a breakout day. When it has like a huge volume day, that's when you want to get involved in it, because that's when a lot of these pumpers or the people that are, making press releases or people that are talking about it on social media and etc. That is when they get involved in it. So if you can get involved in it early, and then if you can swing trade it, make 100, 200%, make sure you sell out. Make sure you sell out on time. That is like my opinion or my suggestion. Or it's not an advice, it's not financial advice, but that is what happens. But another stock like that was Kronos. I think KROSS. Forgot the name of the ticker. CR. Yeah, I forgot the name of the ticker, but KOS. It was similar price action. Yes, yeah, that's not it, but that is just my opinion on any OTC stock. It doesn't matter if it's like HCC or anything like that. Unlisted, Palantir, bro. Yeah, bro, Palantir is awesome, man. Palantir is it's one of the companies, we talked about it for a very long time. So we have I have multiple positions on it, and I'm holding it. So this is one of the top stocks to watch for 2021, not only for 2021. Hey, you got a super chat. Cool. Let me see. What did he say? Can I check it? Okay, let me check it. What's good? Love the channel. What's your take on UVAS? Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Palantir. So we're talking about Palantir, right? So yeah, Palantir is awesome, man. Like Palantir is definitely a stock that 2021, 2022, we talked about. It has great potential. They're doing a lot of partnership with different organizations, government institutions. We were talking about this company was like at $9 and stuff. So we got ARK Invest that got involved in it. If it goes below $30, a great time to buy it, because there's a great support around like $20 or $30, $29. So that's really cool. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So to answer Dirk Diggler, thanks for the super chat, but let's check it out. UVAS. UVAS. Huh, it's not pulling that. It's not pulling it up on Webull. Did you type in the ticker symbol correctly? UVAS. No matches. Let me see. UVSA. That maybe and to say UASV. Yeah, it's not pulling it up. Sorry, it's not. Why is it not pulling up on Webull? Because Webull usually opens that. It's UAVS. Okay, hold on. UAVS. All right, cool. Now it's opening it. Did I type it wrongly? Oh, okay. Hopefully this is the stock that you want me to check it out. Type in UAVS. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, gotcha. My bad. Oh, it's all good. Cool. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Just at a glance, when you look at it, when you're looking at a chart, when you're looking at the technical analysis, it's great to look at the fundamental. But when you look at the stock, if it's going up, if it's trending up, it's great to see that it's holding the price point that initially broke out. So initially it broke out of this area, at around $8.70 area, and it's holding above that price point. So that's really great. And it pulled back. It's really healthy for the stock to test the previous price point that it broke out of. So it didn't even come closer to that. So it find another support at $9. So right now it's sitting at retesting the highs over here. So if it can stay above, if it can break out and stay above this price point, this thing can continue. But let me look at the other chart and let's see what's the news and what's the catalyst. It only has 58 million shares. So that is relatively very, very low. But that's really interesting. It's also a zero. Wow, this stock was also a zero. What is this? How to I have to check the website and stuff to look at exactly what this is. Let's look at the news and see what's all the news about. But it's definitely holding pretty good. Let's look at the news. Dodge is cheap at the moment. Dogecoin. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna talk about later on Dogecoin, man. That's really interesting to look at. Agriculture, drone market, research development, top companies. 11 billion artificial intelligence, agricultural markets, global industry. So it's like an agricultural company, I think. But just from the glance of it, I think it's a very good solid trend. It looks really solid. It's been breaking out of the upside and it's holding above the previous price point that it broke out of. So it looks really great. But right now it's really close to the all-time, like the 52-week highs. It's kind of risky to get involved in it, but if it pulls back to like 9 or even like $12 to $15, you can get in it. But that's just my opinion, just at a glance. But you definitely need to look at, of course, the fundamentals. There's going to be a catalyst that's coming up pretty soon, and why the stock is like up to the upside like that. But it looks solid right now. So thanks. It's home drone delivery, huh? Cool. Just like Workhorse have drones too, right? They do delivery. They do delivery and stuff. It's been popping up very, very well. Let's see. PayPal. Okay, hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so it says Doge is cheap at the moment. Yeah, you know what? Crypto stocks, right? Crypto stocks have been popping up to the upside. All of these stocks that we talked about in the past, they've been popping up. I think one of the best stocks that performed very, very well out of all of those stocks was MSTR. MSTR was one of the best stocks to go up. Like it went from $300 all the way to $1,200. So that stock was the best performing stock out of all the stocks that we talked about that was related to Bitcoin. So this was just an insane amount of move that went to the upside. But Dogecoin also, it went up 1,000% since like Elon Musk keeps pumping it. Elon Musk keeps pumping it and pumping it again and again. You guys can still hear me, right? I think you can still hear me, but let me see. I just made it full screen. The upside like that, but it looks solid right now. Can you hear me? So, thanks. It's homegrown delivery. Huh. Yes. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Thanks. I can hear you, brother. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Because I wanted to make the screen full screen. So yeah. I went all the way. Yeah, the $300. So this stock is up a lot. With speaking about crypto stocks, right? So it was at $300 initially, and the main reason why this stock actually went up is they actually bought Bitcoin. They only have 9.27 million shares of their stock available to the public. They converted some of their holdings to Bitcoin, and we talked about it like on the video. that they actually stored, their shares in to Bitcoin. So it's like a storage, their shares and they store the capital that they had in Bitcoin, just like what Tesla did, right? But they did it very, very early when it broke out, when it was trading below, I think, $20,000 when they initially did it. So now it went all the way from like 300 to like $1,300. So this is probably the best performing stock that we talked about so far. So, but Dogecoin also has been going up, but it's a meme stock. It's Elon Musk been talking about it a lot. So there's been a lot of things going on with crypto and stuff. BCH is picking up. BCH is picking up today. Yesterday it was at 527. When I checked today, it's like 745. I was like, wow, huh? Yeah, I think BCH is like a Bitcoin stuff. I can hear you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Would you keep some shares of CCIV though? Would you keep some shares in CCIV though, the merger, or just sell at the top and then rebuy Lucid when the price drops? Now that is a really great question. And if me personally, if I get involved in it, I definitely be on the edge of like swing trading it, because there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of momentum going on right now. So you want to be taking advantage of it. If you double your money, if you make 100% or 200%, that definitely lock in your profits and maybe like leave maybe a few amount of shares if you believe in the company for the long term, and see what happens after the merger. If it dips down a lot, you can rebuy again. But I definitely want to be like a swing trader, instead of an investor in this current moment, because you never know about what's going on with this company. So I guess Lucid is really awesome. I know the guy, I think the guy used to work at Tesla or something like that. But that's just my opinion about the company and these SPAC companies to begin with. So at the beginning, just definitely be a swing trader, unless you see some like huge investors, like maybe ARK Invest got involved in them or etc. Then you can just hold it for the long term. But right now it's just really, that's just my opinion about CCIV. So yes, I can hear you. Thank you for letting me know. Your thoughts on, did I catch up on everybody? Okay, can you please cover PayPal? Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. What's your favorite drone stocks? I can definitely make a video about it. We talk about Workhorse, right? But Workhorse has like drones and etc. But that's not my favorite, because it's kind of their review of their drone is really not that good. So we'll see. Pablo take profit friend. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about PayPal. PYPL. PayPal is also another company, right? That started with the Bitcoin. Now you can buy stuff or but do transactions with Bitcoin too. This is also another company that's doing pretty well. And ARK Invest been buying it a lot. They've been buying it a lot of shares of PayPal, a lot of shares of, they have a lot of shares of Square, like all of these companies that are getting involved with Bitcoin, they are aggressively getting involved in it. So that's a great sign for the future. So as the all-time highs is getting closer to all-time highs, and it's the all-time highs like at 300. What's the all-time highs? $302. I think it's the all-time highs right now. So yeah, ARK Invest is aggressively buying it. Huge potential for the future. They see potential for Bitcoin. That's why they transitioned to Bitcoin too. They allowed Bitcoin transactions, etc. So it's a great company if you want to hold it for the long term. What is your favorite drone stocks? I guess UAVS, since we talked about it. Thanks. It's home drone delivery. Well, we talked about that. Sell everything PL, take profits. Can you please cover PayPal? Yeah, we talked about PayPal. IPOE so far, your thoughts, informed trades. Yeah, I made a video about it on the top SPACs to watch for 2021, and IPOE was one of them. And this is mainly because they have Chamath. Chamath is a really smart guy. There's a video that I posted about him a while back, with Open Door was one of the SPAC that he took public. It's like online you can sell houses online, and this is also is one of these SPAC companies. So great potential, and he's a really smart person. He's involved in it. So IPOE is definitely a company that has potential. So that's why I made a video about it a few days ago about the top SPACs to watch for 2021. So might potentially see ARK Invest buy in the future because they are definitely into crypto too. So it's really awesome to look at it. That's my thoughts on IPOE. IPOE. Taking profits might reduce your share costs. Pablo, what's up? PCH is picking up also yesterday. Went up to that. Would you keep? Okay, we talked about it. So I can hear you. I'll check out CEOB. Besides answering stock questions, life good, all is well. Well, thank you for asking that question. You know what? Yeah. Well, you know what happened to the weather, man? It's really affecting a lot of people here. I'm in Texas right now, and a lot of accidents happening left and right. You see the sirens, like ambulance and stuff like that, because people don't know how to drive. And there's a lot of constructions going on in the area that I live right now. They're rebuilding the roads and stuff. So it's been pretty bad right now. So just for the short term, but I'm good though. Thanks for asking. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate for asking that question. So I hope the weather passes by pretty soon. And when the sunlight comes out, the sun is out right now, but once the weather is kind of hot, life is going to be like really, really good. But I'm not complaining right now. I'm not outside like driving and stuff. So it's pretty good right now, but I appreciate the question. So Pablo said, Robinhood lock my account. I cannot buy. Let me see. How about you though, Kevin and Kenny? Always, bro. Love Texas. Stay strong. Thank you. How about Kenny? How are you doing? I really appreciate it. Thanks for the question. And let me know what state you're in. I'm not sure if you actually said what state you're in, but I really love to know what how are you doing too? Like your investments and things like that, the weather and everything. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. So Pablo Robert says, Robinhood locked my account. I cannot buy stocks currently. I want to invest in Dogecoin ETC. Does anyone know where else to invest in Dogecoins? I don't know where you can buy Dogecoins, but you can definitely, there are some other websites that you can buy it. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Javon Cho LMP. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I appreciate that. But to answer your question, I'm not sure website where you can buy Dogecoin. But I think you can buy it on Coinbase, or I think I should make a video about that. That's a BlockFi, I think. I'm talking with this company called BlockFi. So maybe you can buy Dogecoins over there, but not sure about that. Thank you for all your videos. Very informative. SoFi is 100 stock on the making long term. Cool. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I believe so too. I think it definitely has a potential. I know a lot of people are complaining about Robinhood. I know the way they're approaching it in a very different way. So a lot of people are interested in that. So you don't want to get involved in any of this sketchy thing that Robinhood and any other the brokerage did. Not only like Robinhood's like Webull, like TD Ameritrade, and etc. They all did some sketchy stuff, man. It was pretty bad, especially when it happened to GameStop and AMC. It was messed up, man. I was very disappointed. I did not expect that. I thought everything was going to go to $1,000. Like, especially GameStop, I thought it was going to go to $1,000, unfortunately. But once they blocked it, I was like, man, that really sucks. I was very disappointed. And a lot of people got disappointed too. They lost a lot of money, unfortunately. So we definitely need to support SoFi, So I have like 15K loss, cannot move either, but do you think it's safe? For Robinhood? You're talking about Robinhood? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. They're locking in some people. I know people that have like multi-million-dollar positions or they have multi-million dollars in Robinhood, and when they try to withdraw their money, they would not let them, which was messed up. They wanted to withdraw like $1 million like within one day. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna let you do that. But now they're offering money. If you deposit $3,000, they're gonna give you $150, which is but a lot of people are not. They're leaving Robinhood. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I opened I opened SoFi too. I opened SoFi and I opened, what is the other brokerage I opened? I think I opened BlockFi. BlockFi, I think I'm gonna make a video about that. It's also a cryptocurrency where you can earn interest. So I made a video, but I'm gonna make a video about that. Oh, someone got PTD on Robinhood. Pattern day trader rule. Okay. Oregon man with the past days. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Kenny said, okay, let me see. Coinbase does not have Dogecoin. Okay. The group I'm in said Tlry to the moon. We both TD Ameritrade. Hold on, let me caught up to the comments. Tilray is going to go up the merger with. Oh yeah, that's one of the things that I need to mention too. They're going to be merging with another company too. Thanks for letting us know. Tilray is going to go up. They're merging with APHA, and from what I know, from every 0.8 shares of AP, you own one Tilray. Cool. We'll see how that goes if they do a merger. The group that I'm in said Tilray to the moon this week. You know what? We'll see. We'll see if it goes to the moon or not. The sci-fi easy sky, they're improving. Sci-fi grapes is not much like I like. Huh. Coinbase sucks for me. Yeah. I had Coinbase, but I never used it. I've never ever used it. It's been a long time since I used Coinbase. Okay, yeah, let me caught up. Frank, let me caught up to the comment. Let me catch up to the comments. I was like, let me caught up to the comments. Like, what? Let me catch up. Kenny said, Oregon, my man, whatever the past 4 days been, all snow with 10 degrees, hopefully getting warmer soon. And man, trades, investments are great. FSR to the moon. OEG. Let's go, man. Oregon. Yeah, Oregon, I think, yeah, it's definitely cool. Yeah, hope it's good, man. Hope you stay safe. A great advice that I tell the people is that if you have like a brokerage account, make sure you have like 3 or 4 of them, and make sure you have like majority of your funds in a long-term account. You can buy like stocks like Palantir or Open Door, all the stocks that we talk about that has a great potential for the long term. You can definitely get involved in them, and then you can have like another account, maybe like your Webull or your Robinhood. I know Robinhood sucks, but you can have like 1% of your net worth or like your entire portfolio to speculate on these stocks. You can get involved in with options, or you can speculate on these short-term stocks that we talk about, maybe the penny stocks that have FDA news or anything like that. You can swing trade them, and then you can have another account where you have your cryptocurrency and things like that. So it's definitely great to have multiple accounts set up instead of just like having like 100% on with Robinhood or with a TD Ameritrade, because it's really rough, when these brokerage accounts, when they go out, or if something happens when they liquidate your positions, they can really have a significant impact on your entire net worth or your entire portfolio. So it's really great to have multiple brokerage accounts. So that's one of the great things that you can do. So, but Robinhood definitely sucks, but I still have it. I still have like less than like $5,000 in there. Just some options positions, long-term positions on Palantir, Nano Dimensions, and that's it. I don't usually go in Robinhood anymore. I used to like it a lot, and I usually use it to talk to people or to show people introduction about how to trade options, because it's really great if you're trying to teach people how to use or how to get involved in options, because the user interface is super easy to understand everything. But at the end of the day, it really sucks. And Webull it's really complicated, especially if you're somebody that's a beginner. So that's one of the downside of that too. But other brokerage accounts are also necessary if you're somebody that got involved in it. But Kenny, man, hope FSR is Fisker, right? Fisker and OEG to the moon, man. I hope it works out. Is there any way you can cover TYME or man? TYME is one of our stocks that did very well. Like TYME was a penny stock. We were waiting for the FDA news to come out. It was a perfect play to get involved in it ahead of that announcement because it could potentially rally to the upside. So definitely did that exact same thing. It was it was like a $1, and when we were talking about it, now it's sitting at we were talking about right around like $1. We're risking out of the $1 area to get involved in it. It went all the way to $5, and now it's holding above the price point that it broke out. So that's a good sign. I think they did an offering. Okay, let me do that. Let me stretch it out. So ideally you want to get involved in it like super early, right around over here, right? When we were talking about it, or when it was closer to support, because it was not doing that much. Even if negative news comes out, it could probably just go to the support area if it breaks down. So you want to get involved in it right now. But if you got involved in it around like $4.50 or $5 when it has this huge spike, that is the time to get out when this huge news comes out. That is the time to sell. That's why we have like profit targets or when to sell when we talk about these companies initially. But right now is sitting above the price point that it broke out of, which is around $2.50. So if it stays above that price point and starts to trend up, you might get involved in it. But they did an offering and the FDA news was positive. I think the FDA news came out. What was that? Vaccine could exceed 12 billion. They did an offering, I think, a few days ago. I'm not sure. Okay, I think it was the other company that did an offering. But oh yeah, they did an offering. TYME announced closing of 100 million registered direct offering of common stock. So they usually do that when the stock goes up, right? So it's going to drop to the downside, unfortunately. So that was a few days ago. If it stays above that price point, you can definitely expect another leg up to the upside. But as I said, these companies, you want to get involved in it when they're like $1 or when they're like very, very not moving that much, or they're very close to the support area. Then you can sell when it goes up a lot. So I'm not sure when you got involved in it. And SPPI, I think I talked about SPPI. I think I had a free stock called SPPI a few days ago on Robinhood. SPPI. I think we talked about this company too. I think. Do they have the FDA news coming out pretty soon? Let me check the comments. Fisker is a dreamer. Yeah. SPPI. So it's going down, unfortunately. I think we talked about it a while back, I think. But because I remember this line. So it's support around 334. It's still above that price point, I think. So you can still hold it if you still holding shares, still staying above that price point, actually making a higher low, which is good. So I'm not sure what price you got involved in it, but TYME, you want to get out of it if you got involved in it early to lock in profits. And SPPI too, looks like it's just right at support area. Coinbase does not have Doge. I just searched it. Yeah, Dogecoin, man. I'm not sure where other brokerage accounts they have it. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know when you can buy Dogecoin. Robinhood don't have customer service. They never reply any emails. Totally sucks. Yeah, you know what? That's the downside of Robinhood too, because any other brokerage accounts, I'm not sure about Webull too, but let's say, for example, you have E-Trade or Ali Bank, Ali Invest, and if you have a trade station, any other brokerage accounts, you can definitely call them or you can chat with them online like right away if you have issues. Like for E-Trade and TD Ameritrade, you can definitely call them and stuff. So it really sucks that Robinhood does not have that. That is the downside of it, you know. Coinbase does not have Dogecoin. I have open 13 plus investment accounts. None do Dogecoin. Yeah. I think we need to tweet to Elon Musk like where do you buy your Dogecoin at? Because he'd be pumping Dogecoin like a lot, man. I'm like, every time you check out Elon Musk's Twitter page, he'd be talking about Dogecoin. He bought it for his kid and etc. Tilray is an average $35. Should I continue to average down? I'm on average $35. Oh man, that kind of sucks. It went down to $29. So you have to really be careful about that. So should I transfer? Is SoFi easy like Robinhood? Well, like the interface is kind of relatively similar, I think. A lot of people gravitate towards Robinhood because of the interface and how easy it is to use. But I'm sure when I first glanced at it, it looks kind of pretty easy to use. It's not that complicated. Oh, there you go. So Bittrex has Dogecoin. Okay, cool. Like, let's hope it's solid. Thanks for Johnny Adventure for letting us know that. Like I say, I make 100K. It won't let me withdraw at all. And I have to withdraw. Yeah. Yeah, Robinhood right now, they have a lot of liquidity issues. You know, as I said, you know, there's this guy that was trying to withdraw $1 million. And they're like, nope, we're not gonna let you do that. So that was messed up. They didn't literally say no, but they were making excuses, right? So they're like not responding, or they're saying, you know, you have insufficient funds, you have to liquidate this, you have to sell all your shares, like you can transfer this, that. Like they're making the process very long for him because he got really pissed at it. Is there a way you can cover TMI? Okay, talked about that. Robinhood has Dogecoin. Hold mine. SoFi has Dogecoin. You have it right, my man. Huh. Not sure about that. I can't help but buy it. Also, only 10K per week, $10 per week. You know what? Yeah, man, keep buying it. I know Elon Musk really likes it, and he keeps tweeting about it. And I know a lot of people that made a lot of money with it, but it's really, really sketchy. But you know, it's a great investment if you like it. Is it possible for me in Portugal no open a SoFi accounts? Well, I think I'm not sure about that. I think you can open it. I think you can still open. I'm not sure, but you definitely have to check. See, you can download the app and just try to open it. YouTube crypto.com. I'm downloading Bittrex right now. Thank you. Huh. Yeah, there was this other brokerage accounts where you can actually trade options for Bitcoin too. I forgot the name of it. I think that was the name of it. You can actually do cover calls. You can sell puts, and you can do all this stuff. I think that brokerage account definitely has Dogecoin. I forgot the name of it, but E-Trade best brokerage account. Cool. Yeah. Your thoughts on APXT? Yeah, this is one of the stocks that we talked about. The SPAC company that we talked about. Also, it was the top 2021 SPACs to watch. I think this is that's the ticker, right? APXT. Yeah. Acquisition. Yeah, we just have to wait for it, right? So it's not doing that much. It's in a very tight range right now. It's just sitting between like $14 and $17. So not doing that much. So we just have to wait for it to do something, But if you want to get involved in it right now, as I said in the video, it's really great ideal to get involved in $14. It might pop up once the merger date gets announced. So we just have to wait for it. So that's just my opinion about that. So your thoughts on PTI? I'm still not convinced on crypto apart from Bitcoin. Rather invest in companies. You know what? That's a great point. A lot of people are still sketched out in other companies, like let's say, for example, Ethereum is also another crypto that is relatively good. So Ethereum, Bitcoin. I know there's a lot of other companies that are coming up, crypto companies that are popping up left and right. So you just have to be careful with it. They can definitely pop up, 100 or 200 or even 1,000%, since a lot of people are gravitating towards cryptocurrency right now. So if you want to swing trade them, that's good. But for the long term, I think like Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe you can get involved Dogecoin too, just for the meme of it, if you like Elon Musk and stuff. But as they said, it's a meme stock. It doesn't have any use, I think, right now for Dogecoin. What are your thoughts on cannabis stocks? One I'm looking at is PLNF, PLNHF. So we talked about, all the big marijuana stocks like Tilray and etc. So they were popping up left and right because there can be can be illegal in the federal level in the US. So that can be a great catalyst to watch out for. And also there have been a lot of short squeeze. A lot of Wall Street bets are covering all the the marijuana, the weed stocks. So that kind of helped them to go up to the upside. When you have a lot of catalysts that's been popping up, that's really great. When a lot of catalysts for a specific sector is pushing it up, all these stocks are going to go up. But this stock looks pretty good from the glance. It broke out from around $6, and right now it's pulling back, and the volume is definitely there because of all this huge thing that happens. But it looks like even before the hype started with the Tilray and other etc. catalysts, it looks pretty good. It's been breaking out by itself, so it looks solid right now. PLTF, PLNHF, E-Trade, best brokerage accounts. Yeah, I agree with you. The major, I think you got bought by some huge company. I forgot the name of it, but E-Trade got bought by a huge company. I'm still not convinced crypto so far is Chamath apps. Yes, that's exactly. Binance is better. Okay, yeah, definitely. Binance is also another. It's better to buy Dogecoin. Easy to transfer funds from debit card and credit cards. Cool. Binance. This is also another. I'm really new to cryptocurrency. I only know Robinhood. That's where you buy crypto, and Ethereum. You can buy Bitcoin Cash. You can buy Dogecoin. But if you really want to store your Bitcoin and etc., you can use this main like crypto brokerage accounts that are designed for just crypto trading, crypto exchanges, and then etc. So they can definitely have all of the Bitcoin, all of the cryptocurrencies that you can buy and store. You can also get like a wallet and etc. But I have no idea about that. He supported Dogecoin. Chamath supported it, or Elon Musk? I need to get a Binance account. I'm not sure if BlockFi has it, but this is like one of the companies that I'm talking about right now. So that they have Brico. You can also earn interest if you have, like, let's say if you have Bitcoin, you can earn, let's say, 8% per year on your Bitcoin if you store it there without doing anything. So we have Pablo saying SoFi says Dodge is not currently available to purchase. Okay, cool. GNGO, NNDM. Cool. Yeah, BNGO. We talked about these companies, right? I made videos about it. I never talked about VERU, but the other companies, yeah, definitely, yeah. NNDM, also, it's really solid company. It has definitely great potential. Dodge and Tilray and MC, hold it. Okay, let me put this comment to the top. He said, Dodge and Tlry and MC and hold it. I just watched today on AMC, and we own and hold like 91 of the shares, and their interest is running out. Whatever that means. I'm a little new. Okay. Are you talking about the people that are shorting AMC? They have to pay interest. So at the end of the day, you know, AMC stock, it had its pop, it had its momentum, and right now people are saying, you know, the hedge funds, you know, they're shorting it. So the longer that you hold, you know, the longer that the people that are shorting it, they have to pay interest on it. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you never know. These are people that have a lot of money, right? These are billionaires. These are people that manage, you know, multi-billion-dollar hedge funds. So, you know, that they can afford, you know, to kind of hold their shares and pay the interest depending upon how many shares that they have. But at the end of the day, the company can definitely do good for the future. If you believe in the company, hold it for that reason, instead of like they're gonna have to pay like a lot of interest on your shares. So that's just my thought. I tried opening Binance account, but complications opening, no success. Are you in the US, or do they allow it? They require ID or something like that? You never know. Both. If you were to choose between selling cash secure puts on TRIT, buying 100 shares of SIL, or giving some options calls on Colcom, what would you choose? Okay, you know what? That's a great question. So I really gravitate towards something that is really, 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 really not risky. So just doing the covered calls or selling cash secure puts, if you're somebody that wants to buy into it, it's safer instead of just getting the call options on Colcom, because the call options can potentially go to zero. So you can lose money on them. I know if their earnings reports coming up pretty soon, I know the bigger semiconductor stocks, they reported their earnings. So depending upon what you want to do, for me personally, I gravitate towards the less riskier strategies, or the less riskier positions, which is selling the cash secure puts or buying 100 shares. It's relatively safer instead of buying the option contract. But it depends upon the date of the option contracts. If you want to go far, like 3 or 6 months apart, that's definitely better. You know, that's just my suggestion. So I go for the less riskier part. Pablo says I'm in the USS. So, okay, so you're in the US and it's not letting you open it. Okay, that is not good. TSMP Bob says, Bobby, is AMC short? I thought AMC short was only 17%. Not sure, but the AMC, there's definitely a lot of float short. A lot of the float of AMC is held short right now still. And yeah, a lot of people are hoping that that's going to have somehow there's going to be a short squeeze happening pretty soon. So you never know. That's a lot of people are hoping right now. BNGO, these fives are life-changing. Okay, cool. UBX, GNSS, CIOCX, BNGO, these fives are life-changing. CIOX is a 70-cent, 3 billion market cap. Huh. BlackRock joined AMC. BlackRock joined in on AMC. Also, they bought for 4 million of it, and a ton of other bigger investments join in on it. Also, Dave bought 700K shares. I'm not a financial advisor. I was just okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I made a video about like AMC and how the price action is going on right now. But sure, if you want to get involved in it for the long term, you know, it's great if you see great potential on it. But the short term hype that happened with the short squeeze, it was relatively over, and a lot of people got caught up in they bought it at the wrong time. A lot of people got involved in it like at $20, at $15. So there was a huge selling pressure that could potentially happen. It's been happening for several days, Maybe after when the selling is done, it might bounce back up. But I know a lot of people are optimistic about it. They say they're not going to be selling it even if they bought it at $20. So that's more positive sentiment towards it. So it's great. It's great to see. So if you see BlackRock and other institutions buying it, it's really positive catalyst, so great for AMC stock. But when you look at the psychology and things like that, a lot of people are just bag holding, unfortunately. So Maiko said, "What's up, man? Been following you for a minute. Not really appreciate your perspective." Okay, why did I read that? Not really appreciate. Now really appreciate your perspective. Any thoughts on XL Fleet, short squeeze, and thoughts on HYLN and XL and the trucking EV market in general? Best. Well, thank you, Maiko. Let me check it. We talked about XL and XL. Let's talk about Hyliion too. So Hyliion also was a company that was attacked by short sellers by LN. So the XL fleet, all of the short squeeze that have been happening has been digested in a way. So it was GameStop that was leading the pack. When this kind of sector, when these kind of momentum comes to the market, it usually happens within a group, right? There's this one leader. Let's say for the leader for that specific phenomenon of that momentum was like GameStop, right? So when GameStop hit all the way to like $400, $300, all of these companies that have been having a lot of short potential, they have a lot of short positions. A lot of hedge funds have short positions on the companies that have like 30%, 20%. They spiked up a lot, and the momentum started to dry out because what's happening to GameStop and AMC. So for XL Fleet, the potential with those short squeeze and stuff, right now it went down, so it's really not doing that much. So it's sitting at $20. So it's really actually a great to look at because it's not dropping to the downside. Usually it's kind of scary because when these huge sell-off continues to drop, that is when you have to be scared of it, because this one day, this huge spike happened and it pulled back to the price point where initially it broke out of. This is relatively healthy in a way, unless you bought it right around 35 or you bought it right around over here. It's pretty bad. But when you look at exactly how the price is behaving right now, it's still staying relatively above the price point that initially broke out of. So it's relatively not that bad, but it's not looking pretty good if you got involved in it when it initially went up to 35. But let's say for Hyliion stock, Hyliion stock is also a company that is not doing pretty well. Unfortunately, it was at one point at like $50. It's just been going down after the merger. A lot of people are expecting it. Even I was expecting for this stock to go to $60 after the merger, and it did not happen. It was just going to the downside. We didn't have any positive catalyst coming out from the company. There was a short attack that came out for this company also, and it was just not performing very well. And people eventually just moved on. They start to selling off. It's been going to the downside a lot, and it's just been going down, 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 unfortunately. So the earnings reports, I think they reported their earnings reports, I think, in a few days, or they might potentially have their earnings reports pretty soon. So if you got involved in it, I think for the long term, I think for Hyliion, I believe that the company, I hold shares of Hyliion, and I don't hold shares of XL Fleet. I might buy it, but these companies definitely has potential. The way that the company's set up and the technology is really solid. We talked about Hyliion for a very long time, so I like it. That's why I'm still holding it. So depends upon like what would depend upon when you got involved in it, etc. So that is just what I think about it. So let's say, what's your question? Any thoughts on it? So squeeze and thoughts on your tracking market. Yeah, the future, the market it's really great for both of these companies for the future. So I like them a lot, their business models, but the stock price is not reflecting that, unfortunately. So Paulo says, I'm in the US. Bobby says, 17% is still high. I truly feel for the retail. Oh my God, that's funny. You're talking about the people that have Wall Street bets? Okay. 17% is still high. I truly feel for the retail that got involved with GME. I really do. They should allow it to go back up and let some out of their positions since they stopped it from hedge funds. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, unfortunately, it was pretty bad, man. It was very unfortunate. It was just tragic. They're gonna be making a movie out of it. They're gonna make a movie out of it. So some people that are in Wall Street bets, some of the people that are, when you go to the loss section or to the buy section that made a lot of money, they're gonna be also be included in the movie. You know, the owner of Wall Street bets is probably he sold the rights, I think, to one of the directors or something like that. So they're gonna make a movie out of all this GameStop stuff. So of course the deep F value guy is gonna be in the movie. And it's gonna be just like the Big Short or Wolf of Wall Street. It's gonna be something like that. So it's gonna be really interesting. I'm excited to watch it. It's gonna be a great movie. Even if it sucks, I think it's just great that you see that Wall Street Bets movie coming out. Like if the title is like Wall Street Bets, like that's, who wouldn't watch that? You know, GameStop and stuff. Am I losing my voice, bro? Damn. Thinking of spending 30K on AMC shares. Yeah, you know what? Let's look at the chart. Is it worth? There's a lot of companies that you can spend like $30,000 on that have great potential for 2020. You want to support the cause? You want to be included in the movie? On the new movie that's coming out? The title is Wall Street Bets. AMC, you know what? It's not breaking down, which is it's positive. It's holding up. If it stays above $5 for a while, then it's good. That's gonna be a great riskier area. You can definitely risk off of this price point over here, around $4.60, and it might pop up. But a lot of people got involved in it, like $14, $16. That's the time to sell, you know, not to get involved in it. But we'll see what's gonna happen. But thank you, Bobby. Okay, let's see what he says. Let's see what do whatever you want and invest in what you want. I own those 3 last week. Tilray trade within like an hour went from $50 to $160. Was pretty insane, and I don't sell. I've been reading Tilray would be going to the upside. Say, tell me about GST, bro. Please holding. Okay, cool. Let me talk about it. GSAT. Dun, dun. Global Star. Man, so when did you get, please, bro, please holding? When did you get involved in it? It looked like it had a very good breakout. Let's hope that you got involved in it like right around over here or something. Even if you got involved in it like at $2, it looks pretty good. It has like a 1.5 billion shares. That's a lot. Thinking about buying stocks. Okay, this I guess it's a marijuana stock, right? Global stock. Yeah, it looks like it's a marijuana stock. Is it a marijuana? I'm not sure, but pharmaceutical. Okay, thinking about diffusion pharmaceutical cannabis global. I'm not sure what the company is, but it looks solid. Who's the best to spend 30K on? 30K on Neo? How often do you go live? Very informative. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, how often do you go live? Well, I did live. I went live today because of the unfortunate event that's happening in the state that I'm living in. So I live in Texas right now. So there's been a huge storm that came. You're not allowed to go out. Well, you're allowed to go outside, but you're probably going to get in trouble if you start driving and stuff. So unfortunately, it's like a semi-lockdown that's happening right now. People are advised not to go outside. So I took the opportunity to go do a live stream because of that. And also the stock market was closed today. So people are actually can be able to join the live stream too if they're not busy, maybe trading or swing trading or not work too. And also if you live in Texas too, you don't have to go to work. So that's why I took the opportunity to go live today. So maybe in the future when there's like another like bad storm that happens, maybe I'll do it consistently in the future. But thanks everybody that joined the live stream. I appreciate it. I don't like to sell because I love the management and I feel they got contracts with Qualcomm. More my iPhone 3. Let's see, it's fabulous, but I'll make sure already know that. Thank you. I'm trying to catch up on comments. What are people pushing for tomorrow to buy Ghost? Bobby said that. Tell me about GSTO. Spend 30K on Neo. Yeah, Neo's not doing that much. So these Neo, I think Neo can go to above $100 pretty soon, but we'll still have to wait. When I scroll down, like it just takes very, very skips a lot of comments when I scroll down. Sky, I don't like this sell because I did a lot of mistakes. Clubhouse might be a dope IPO to buy into once it's public. You know what? Like, yeah, let's talk about IPOs. There's been a new IPO, which was Bumble. Bumble went public. It's a dating app, I think. And the lady become the youngest woman billionaire, I think. Yeah. So that did an IPO. And also Robinhood is also going to be potentially doing an IPO pretty soon. And also another company that I heard they're going to be doing, they're going to go public was, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, there's been a lot of companies they're going to be doing, they're going to go in public pretty soon. But Bumble, yeah. So does anybody use Bumble? It's a dating site, and it's the lady become a billionaire. I think the stock is trading at $78, I think. BABA. BUBL. Bumble. Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah. Bumble Incorporated. So it went to, it's a 75. You know what? I'm going to take this channel public too. What do you guys think? It's going to be informed trades. It's going to be trading public so I can become a billionaire. You guys invest. We're going to take this YouTube channel public pretty soon. To SPAC merger with Chamath. So I can become a billionaire. So I'm going to be providing, I'm going to be making daily videos. We're going to be grossing a lot of money. But since then it went all the way to $84. So that's really interesting. But I know a lot of companies that are going to go, okay, hold on. SPAC. Yo, there's a lot of SPACs that are going public. Bobby said, I'll buy it. Yeah, that would be great. That would be a great company to buy. I'll invest in it. It's kind of funny. But she became a billionaire, and we'll see. There's also another dating site which is called I forgot the name of it, but is it Christian Mingle? Or there's also another dating site that's traded publicly that is doing pretty. 50 of the richest people in Canada. Bumble CEO built a multi-billion-dollar business. Here's her advice. You're amazing. So, bro, can you tell me anything about GSTA? I'm holding 4,000 shares. Love this. This is my Bitcoins. GSAT. Yeah, we talked about it, right? So it looks pretty good. It looks pretty, like, when did you get involved in it? Like, I can tell you more detail when you get involved. If you got it on the top, it's pretty. You don't want to get on the top, you want to get like, you can't time it perfectly, but usually I like to buy it when it's like dipping or it's pulling back a few days to the downside. It has like 3, 4, 5 days to the downside. If it's not going lower, if it's just consolidating, that's the time to get involved in it. But I'm not sure when you bought it. So far, 30K profits, still holding because I love the company and management. Cool. Global Star? No, it's a satellite stock. I think GSAT. Oh yeah, there's also another company that's going to be doing a SPAC and going public too. It's the first space company, a satellite company, I think. Yeah, it's the first satellite company that's going to go public too. That is also one of the companies that I talked about. 0.50 cents, dude. That's awesome, man. Dude. I'll take profits, man. But that's just me though. If you got in it at 50 cents, I do not sell. It was at 29 cents. If you got in it at 50 cents, at least like take out your initial investment and you can just like leave the rest of it out. But then you're up a lot. You made more than like 3, 4, 500%. So that's awesome, man. You made a lot of profit. But you have to also, is there more catalysts coming up pretty soon in the future? Are they going to announce any press releases, etc.? Be on the lookout. Just follow up on that. But it looks like it has a solid breakout to the upside. So it might have a continuation. SRNE. I think SRNE, we talked about it. Let me see. SNDL. I think I remember SRNE. I think I hold a position on SRNE too. Did I skip? Man, sorry if I skip your comments. I'm really sorry about that. Bumble, yes, created an app. Yes, I swear. NNDM. I'm over 100K off 14K. Nice. That's what's up. Yes, I swear NNDM. And dude, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I really like NNDM, and BNGO also is really solid company. So way to go, Chris. ZOM isn't going much higher. I don't know why when I scroll down the comments, it's give like a bunch of comments. Fresh Shelter said PSTH. This was a Bill Ackman SPAC, right? I think. PSTH. PSTH. Bill Ackman SPAC. They still have not made an announcement that what company they're going to be taking public. Zoom will be 5 end of March. Put 30K and split the CDX. Skills. Just signed Lucid Motors. ARC. Thanks, man. 50 cents. All right. Cool. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, lock in like profits and stuff. CEO Kenny said, CEO of Bumble used to work for Tinder. Sexual discriminations made her leave. Boom, she made Bumble. Man, what a wait! What a comeback. She went from Tinder to Bumble. I've heard that like on Bumble when I saw the commercials on social media. Like actually, it's the women that actually send you messages instead of the the guys initiating the conversation. So that's a twist to it. So that's really interesting. So you expect the girls to hit on you. So that's quite interesting. That's a new twist. But yeah, but congratulations to her, man. She made a multi-billion-dollar company. Just really awesome. Probably not. They're not even profitable yet. Won't do much less. Bumble. Yeah, these companies, yeah, they're not profitable, but I think they just like the way the company is managed or the potential of it, the amount of users that they have, how many people are using them. And right now, a lot of, due to social lockdown, COVID-19, a lot of people are using apps to talk to people, to go to meet new people, etc. So there's been a lot of increase in users sign up for these apps. So that's why I think it's a perfect time to go public too, at the same time too, for any social media company. NNDM BNGO stock of the decades, but Zoom is $2.50. I have it at 0.17 cents. It's gonna go $20 by Christmas. It releases in March since this hype is getting to blow. Yeah, NNDM was awesome. NNDM was like, it was a penny stock, right? It was like at $1 and stuff, and everything was just, it started trending to the upside. ARK investor to get involved in it, and they kept doing an offering after an offering after an offering, and it was just insane. The amount of offering that company did was just like, they need to be on a Guinness World Records or something, because they're doing offerings like every single week when the stock goes up like 10, 20%, and offering and offering. I'm like, what the heck? But right now it's doing pretty good. I think it can go to $20 within the next few days, within the next few weeks, within the next few months. I think in 2021 it can definitely go above $20. I believe that it can definitely go. Square, yeah, I mean the PSTH is Bill Ackman's SPAC, right? So they still did not pick a company they're going to be taking a public, but it just keeps going up and higher and higher. Speculation. Okay, they're going to be taking M and A. Okay, they might take it, but it's still speculation. So it's a lot of speculation. I was in on GSTA. I was in GSAT at $1 and sold at like 120. Then it took off. That's how all my investments go. Yeah, usually you don't have to really, when that kind of happens, you're not in control of it. As long as you have a profit that you locked in, it's really great. And at least because you never know. It's hindsight is 2020. It could have easily dropped after you sold to like 50 cents, so always trying to have that mindset. But when it happens, it definitely sucks. Like, oh my God, I could have made like a lot of money. And the stock goes up. You're like, oh my God, that sucks. I have shares in ZOM, bought it at 0.38. Yeah, ZOM is it's been popping up this the scanner or something for animals, right? Where you can scan their blood or something to I mean you can do different diagnoses for animals, for cats and dogs, for them to diagnose them different diseases. I think that's the name of the stock, Somatic Corp. I made a video about this company too a few days ago, a while back. I remember talking about it, but it's doing pretty well. I went all the way to $2.91. They did an offering too, announced closing 173.5 million shares, and the stock is closer to 52-week high, so that's pretty good. GLIT. If there's a momentum tomorrow for 2 million Thursday, hashtag AMC can really go to the moon tomorrow. I wonder if I bought enough AMC so far. Man, Ghost, like, so the AMC train, man, there's a lot of people that are excited about AMC. AMC to the moon, man. AMC, GLT, GILT. AMC. Wow, this is also performing very well. The stock is up 11%. This was the stock of the space stock satellite. It's really cool. You know the ARK Invest, they have a space SPAC. I mean, they have a space ETF, so they definitely have. I need to definitely check out all the stocks that they're holding over there to see if we have a really solid setups. If there is some of them, if they're penny stock, or some of them has really great chart patterns, technical analysis that I can do in them. And definitely I'm going to make a video about that. So, I'll look out for that. PSTH. Okay, let's see. We have Chris says, I'm 42 years old and watch what will happen to NNDM and GNGO in 30 days or under. Then Zoom TSNP are a life changer, 60% ownership. This is going to the moon and Mars. Let's go, baby. Let's hype it up. Let's pump. I like the enthusiasm. Blah. I like the enthusiastic approach. Chris says, not, it's a vet blood lab. There are the Apple of vets plus get royalties if it didn't launch yet. Cool. Bobby said, I've been making videos and investing in NNDM since 3. They're great, but they need to sell some dragonflies and get some partnership or they're not going to keep going up. I do like what they're doing. Cool. Shout out to Bobby. So what I like about Nano Dimensions right now is that they did a lot of offerings and they have a lot of cash. So they have like billions of dollars in cash. So they can definitely do some partnership or buy whatever kind of, equipment, or they can expand, or they can do something positive that they can say, they can release it to the public to do a press release that can make the stock price go up, So I definitely need to look into their calendar, see what they have planned. If they have an event coming up pretty soon, or if they're going to have some kind of an event, that is definitely going to help the stock go up because they already did all the offering. They already have a lot of money. So it's time for them to do something with that money. So that's why I'm positive about the company going up, because they can definitely do a lot of damage with $1 billion. So that is my my thesis on NNDM. Okay, so I have Zoom at 25 cents. Voyager, you can buy Dogecoin. Cool. I think I've heard about that. I've heard about Voyager. I love Jilt. AQB. Okay. AQB is yeah, oh my god. That video was like so funny. AQB was one of those stocks. Aqua Bounty stock. This stock, we were talking about it was a penny stock. It was below $5. ARK Invest got involved. It had a really solid potential for it to break out, and it's doing really, really well. It went to $13, and this all has to do with salmon. So I know in that video I was saying salmon. Oh my god, I cannot believe that I made the entire video on that video when I made it about Aqua Bounty stock. I was saying salmon. It was salmon. I was pronouncing it very wrong. But it was so funny that I said that. I was saying salmon. Oh, that's funny. But the stock is doing pretty well, It was a penny stock. It was at below $5. Your occupants got bonus at $13. Now it's sitting at $9. So it's not bad. I love GLT, GILT, AQB, CRNT. You have a referral for Voyager. Oh, you're asking another person? Okay, so let's see. We have Will saying the price of a single round of 9mm went from 37 cents each bulk to 120 cents each. Well, that's quite a bit of increase. A box of ammunition you paid $20 for now sells for over 150. Wow, that's interesting. Is there any gun stocks? I'm not sure about that, but that's really quite interesting to know that. Ammunitions, man, especially in Texas, there's a lot of people that have been buying after the president got switched. The people buying a lot of guns, so I mean ammunition, so that maybe that's why it spiked up a lot. But so far nothing is happening, so we'll see how that happens in the future. Chris is saying, hold on. When I scroll down, it skips like a lot of comments. Okay, hold on. Got it. Okay, Chris is saying NNDM has sold plenty. My friend, what are you talking about? There's no event coming and don't need partners. It's a patented machine that 3D makes semiconductors, print them. Look at they semi. Yeah, dude. I was saying that if they do any kind of press releases that is really solid, that is going to help the stock go up. So right now it tries to go up. It tries to go to like $19 or $18, but it just comes down to $15 if you look at the chart. So if any kind of positive press release, that is going to help them. Any kind of announcement, that is going to help them out a lot. Even if the announcement does not come, that does not mean it's going to crash, but the stock needs some kind of a press release, some kind of news event, to help it go up to maybe 20, to break out a lot. It's just slowly grinding up and up and up. But I can go like to $20 if they say something good. That's definitely going to make it pop up higher. So Will is saying CCI and Federal are all running 24/7 hiring employees, and they cannot keep up with the demand. 30 million new gun owners every month for 2 years before Biden. Huh. The biggest shortage in ammunition is actually in the litter prime cups. Biden. Huh. Now to offering guys 30 days. That's because they're so smart money buying now. Cool. ARK just bought an OTC stock. Oh, cool. Need to check it out. What's the name of the ticker? What do you think about Dogecoin and Ethereum Classic? Well, the Bitcoin, it's really awesome. There's been a lot of people that are getting involved, getting introduced to Bitcoin, and it's been very popularized, since Tesla is bought more than $1 billion. A lot of people are noticing it's breaking all-time highs, is going up a lot. So that's why a lot of people are just going to gravitate towards crypto. So if they gravitate to Bitcoin, they want to learn about other cryptocurrency companies. So Ethereum is the second one to Bitcoin, and the other ones are like Dogecoin, since Elon Musk is pumping it up. Hi, everyone. Hey, what's up? Daneil PMG Star, if I pronounced your name wrong. Thank you for saying hi. Hello, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, so as I was saying, so yeah, there's other cryptos also that can definitely be popping up pretty soon too. So the Bitcoin is definitely the one to invest in, like for the long term, and Ethereum also. Maybe Dogecoin also, if you're somebody that wants to just hype it, get in the hype and etc. But the other ones, the other cryptos that are not popular, they've been popping up like 100, 200, or 300%. So they're like great swing trading opportunities for people that wants to just swing trade it. But it's kind of complicated. So you have to just have open up these sketchy brokerage accounts with these exchanges, and you have to buy and sell them really quickly and etc. So people definitely, can adapt there, but it's really great. The crypto market is really hot right now at the current moment. So as UM says, hello everyone. Share the juice. What is GGG? I'm back like I never left. What's up, bro? GGG Investor. What's up? How's it going? Shout out to GGG Investor. I think there's a guy called GGG. I think he's a rapper or something. Great love for 3D. I love Nano and Dr. Dr. Evil. Don't get me wrong. They just need to do something. Yeah, for sure. That guy looks like Dr. Evil. They be raising a lot of money. No problem, brother. Say my name however you want. Okay, cool. Okay, John L. BMG. The graph super interesting. Stock Chris said stocks don't go up. Stocks don't go up from 1 to 1,000, guys. It's no massive upwards angle. There's new offerings of NNDM international money flowing, and this is the stock you buy an ASAP at and check in every 90 days. Yes, yeah, for sure. Look at their vehicles. What is the OTC by ARK? Yeah, that's a ask him about that too. I guess you can check out I can Google it and stuff, but I'm not sure what it is. Definitely check. Thoughts on SNDL. So I made a video about it, right? So a few days ago, I think that was the last video I made about it. But a lot of people are talking about it. They see great potential. And we're still on the phase if marijuana gets legalized in the federal level in the US, that can definitely be helpful. But SNDL was just more of like a short-term technical trade. If it dips down, it's been dipping down a lot, but it's been in a good upward pattern. And there's also a lot of momentum. A lot of people are talking about it. So it can have another leg up to the upside, but we also need some catalysts and stuff. So the big ones like Tilray, the major companies that are leading the way, and that sector had been pulling back. So this stock has also dropped. But if it can stay above, $1.50 area, it might be a good opportunity to get involved in it, because we still have like a major catalyst coming up pretty soon. So that is just what we talked about, SNDL and any other marijuana stocks. Let me see. Did I scroll down faster? I think it was on Don Omar. Triple G is a boxer. Yep, 3PLG is a boxer. A real damn. White Young is flying. TSMP. Yeah, TSMP. What you think about? Oh, is that the ticker symbol? If that is a ticker symbol, or if that is a person, you have to excuse my non-knowledge, my ignorance, or who's that? Okay, it is a company. Sounds like a name because it's so big. EHANG Holdings. Hang Holdings. Huh. Man, it's been breaking out. Never heard of it. Their next smart. Oh, okay. It's a Bitcoin mining company or something. The one we talked about was the MSTR, probably the best performing penny stock that we talked about. MSTR went from 300 to 1.3K in a matter of days. Mara is also a one that is doing really, really well. That is super solid. Will be a good entry. And man, I don't know, man. It's just been going up a lot. Like maybe wait for it if it pulls back, but it looks like it's not pulling back. But it would definitely pull back if it goes like 100 or 110, 115. Even if it pulls back to that downside, that would be an ideal price point to get involved in it. But it's OTC. Okay, why didn't it pull back again? Why didn't it pull back? Well, I guess it's not pulling it up. It says SOS. SOS. Man, it's popping a lot. It's up 17% within one day. So that's really cool. What's the news? They did an offering. SOS raised $110 million in secondary offering at 21% discount. Registered direct offering. 100 3 days ago. Huh. So might drop, I guess. Hello, what's your outtake on AMC for the week? Well, you know what, AMC, I'm like, as I said in the past, AMC stock, it seems like it's not doing that much. It's not going to be doing that much. So if you want to get involved in it, like for the short term, like it's still, I don't think there's not going to be a short squeeze coming soon for this stock in the short term, like for the next coming week. It's just not, because a lot of people are just, as I mentioned, they're holding this stock and they might sell to the downside, and unless some catalyst comes in, it might not go up. But for the long term, it might go up. But for the short term, I don't think it can go up. Like for next week, I don't think it can go up. Like, unfortunately, it's just stuck right now. Like for $6, it tried to go up a few days ago. Like on Wednesday, it went to like $6.25, but the volume is just drying up. Like as you can see over here, it's just drying up like day to day. Like it went all the way. Like on Friday, it's like 46 million. Oh, not that bad, but it used to be trading more than 151 million shares. So it's just declining the volume. So that's not a good sign when you want a stock to go up. If you want it to go up, you need like increase of the volume. You don't want it to decrease, but you never know, the volume might come back again. But for AMC stock, I'm not sure if it can go up. But for the long term, it might go up. Someone is spamming. Oh, really? Who is that? Retry it. Someone is spamming. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't see the spam comment, but coming fly to sky drone. All right, ticker CAN and EOBN. Sell AMC. John Lee says sell AMC. Drone. Flames of sky. Thoughts on FUNFF with news of New Jersey. Let's see. FUNFF. It's an OTC stock. Let's see. Look, what was the news on this company? It's pursuing online sports betting in the US. Sports betting plays rally after Canada looks to open up gambling market. Huh, interesting. Yeah, the online gambling companies that we like was DraftKings and also Golden Nugget. It's really awesome. But this one seems interesting, you know. Definitely keep an eye on it, of course. If it has a good proceeding. Yes, Mining Corporate. I think I see bots on the chat. Really? Like TSMP. Oh, the people that are saying TSMP, or yeah, I don't see who are. I can block them or something, but I don't see it. Someone is spamming. It's a pullback. SOS just loving good mining for Bitcoin. Okay, cool. SOS, yeah. Mara was like is really solid. This is like the best, I think. A lot of people like it. Bitcoin mining company, it's been going up, popping up a lot. we talked about this company too also in the past. It's been doing really, really well. It went all the way to 38. And it really depends on what Bitcoin is doing. If Bitcoin pulls back, this stock can definitely pull back to the downside too. So all of the other companies that we talked about in the past, like MSTR, Mara, also another OTC stock also. I forgot the name of it, but they've been popping up a lot. So we'll see. Do you guys have any other questions? I think we're going to hit like 3 hours. No, it's 2 hours and 41 cents. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Is that a comment to me or for Chris or for anybody that's in the live stream? If that's to me, then thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let me look back and see if I have any questions. A lot of people are being stopped from buying. Yeah, man, like AMC was a ripoff for AMC. I think the vaccines will help AMC opening back soon. Yeah, you can still go to AMC right now. You can go to AMC and you can reserve the entire theater for yourself for $99. And that is pretty cool. And I've seen some people do that. AMC just bought 20 shares this week. This is the first time buying into this company. Support the cause, right? I guess. Depends. Like, let's hopefully you're gonna hold it for long term. Even if it drops, even if it drops to the downside, hold it for the long term. UBS working with Amazon soon. Yeah, we talked about UAAVS. It looks really solid. So I typed in all of the tickers on the watch list for Webull. So I'm definitely going to be making a video about these companies. It seems there's market manipulation going on, but that's just my humble opinion. Yeah, you know what? It's been happening a lot. John Neal, PMG, especially with AMC, with GameStop. It was just tragic what happened. It's really messed up. It's really sad. How about Skills? Yeah, Skills is also a solid company. I think we talked about it in the past too. You guys don't buy in the rich quick short squeezes. Chris said, yeah, guys, don't buy in the quick short squeezes. If you really want to profit, buy the newest disruptive new stocks that help move the world forward. Yes, I agree with that. Definitely 100%. NNDM Workhorse. Yeah, definitely. Workhorse also benefited a lot. Hey, what's up, Dave? How's it going? Welcome to the live stream, man. Man, I've been live for a while, man. Like it's been 2 hours and 27 cents. But Dave, shout out to Hidden Freedom Investing. He also has a YouTube channel. He's also a millionaire, by the way. That's awesome, man. I wish I was a millionaire, man. But shout out to Dave. So if you're interested he talks about dividend paying stocks and his journey to financial freedom and retire. So if you want to check it out, check out Hidden Freedom Investing, Dave, his YouTube channel. And also if you want to become, you got some tips on how you become a millionaire too, Enjoy. No questions here. Hope you stay safe. Thank you. Yeah. I hope you have an awesome day too. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Awesome. Yeah, I'm still answering some questions. So we have, so far we're sitting at 2 hours and 29 minutes. So I can do it. My man Daniel, what's up? Dave, man. Dave from Hidden Freedom Investing. Hope Colorado is doing pretty good, man. There's a huge storm that came to Dallas, so everything got really messed up. Everything's messed up in Texas right now, so we can't go outside. And there's power outages and car accidents happening everywhere, and it was just messed up. And it's going to be happening like this for the next few days. So getting text messages saying that don't use the power a lot, minimize usages extra. It's just like a lot of warnings, your phone is just like popping up left and right. Oh man. Why doesn't Fidelity carry Bitcoin? Not sure about that. I don't know, but I saw that. I saw, I saw your comment about FDs, Dave. I know all about it. NVIDIA will go to 650 before earnings. GBTC, yeah, it's also, I think it's a Bitcoin stuff. GBTC, yeah, GBTC has been popping up. GBTC. Dun, dun. You have NVIDIA before earnings. Yeah, NVIDIA, man, NVIDIA stock, the semiconductor stocks, they've been performing very, very well. And, like, even if after the earnings, I think they can definitely go up to, that amount of price for sure. Up 6 cents in 1 week. ILUS, is that IL ILUS? Then yeah, ILUS, man, John Lee, this is like a prime candidate for like a pump and dump. So it used to be like a 0 cents, right? So it's like a zero. It's like, so it can easily be pump and dump stock. So you can buy like at 0 cents and then pump it and then you can sell it, or you can just continue to pump it. But this was at 0 cents. So if you have any stocks that you're looking at, if it's a few months ago, it's at 0.00 cents. You have to be super careful. If you want to get involved in it, just quickly like buy and sell it like for 100% profit or anything like that. But you have to be super careful because this thing can dump anytime soon. So unless you get involved in it, like when it breaks out, like, and sell it right away, that is going to be the way to play these pump and dump stocks. But you have to be super careful. Chris said WKH is slow, man. By GM, Tesla too pricey for young guys. Buy the China EV markets, Lee, XBEV, Neo, BYDDY, and yeah, Workhorse stock. It was at $15 or it was a penny stock like last year, and it's been popping up it went to $40 this time. So it's been pretty good, not bad. Dave was saying, you bring up any FDs? Does anybody know what an FD is? I don't think people know what FD is, Dave. But I'm sure we can talk about that. The ticker symbol FD. Oh my God. Marlene says, hi, thank you for everything. I want to buy more NNDM, BNGO, GILT. Which one should I buy? First of all, thank you for joining the live stream. And I really like NNDM. It's really solid. It's really awesome. And also BNGO is really great too. So I would pick the best one for me is NNDM. So it definitely has potential to go to, $20 plus. So, but if you want, you can just buy all three of them. But if you still want to average, if any of these stocks dips down, and if you want to just buy or dump all your money into one of these stocks, I suggest like NNDM is really solid, so. But all three of them, I think they're solid. But I need to check out GILT. Done. I bought 3,000 ENZC. Is that a penny stock? What do you think about? I've been in since single dig. What do you think about SM? Let's check it out. SM Energy. Okay, so for all the energy stocks, we talked about like the energy stock has been performing very, very well. This was like the best performing sector for 2021, and the oil prices are just going up, and it all depends upon oil prices also. So you have to be careful with it. But 2021 has been really solid. Gas prices going up, and these stocks are just popping up higher and higher. And so if the momentum continues, it's really great. So it's not only for like SM, like the entire sector of like energy stocks been popping up. So 2021, it started I think last year, at the end of last year, these energy stocks just been booming, so it's really great to see. But it definitely depends upon oil prices and etc. Absolutely, I've been in since single dig. Both are best. Bringing up any FDs. So that's your thoughts on BFT. Yeah, BFT, we talked about it a few days ago. The best SPACs to watch for 2021. So this is also one of the SPACs that we talked about. So definitely keep watching it. It definitely has potential for 2021. So for Guild K's, what will it down entry? NNDM still good price for entry. SM long if you're swing, not much capital, but I'm both. Nancy Pelosi's husband buy $20 million worth of Tesla stock. Some of it isn't in his name. Isn't that illegal, or is it just normal hedge fund trading? Are they going to bring Tesla down? Well, I think Nancy Pelosi's husband, he manages like, I think he has a fund or something, like a hedge fund. So maybe he's working in a hedge fund or something like that. So he manages a lot of money. And even though he did not buy it on his name, he bought it with the name of the hedge fund, So, but I've seen some articles and people talking about stocks that Nancy Pelosi's been buying, and what Mitch McConnell, that guy, when he was buying Wells Fargo and thing before it popped up to the upside. So yeah, well, they see potential on Tesla. They bought, I think, call options for 2022 or something like that. So that's a good sign. That's a bullish sign. And I don't think it's illegal. I think if it was illegal, they would not do it. Or is it just normal hedge fund trading? Are they going to bring Tesla? Oh, I don't think they're going to bring Tesla down. This is really solid, but you never know what might happen. But that's really quite interesting. Tesla, Apple will both bubble this year. Okay, why am I reading it wrong? I said we will both bubble this year. I said we both double, not bubble. Wait till you see the new inventions. It says Biden is going to order that all government vehicle will be electric. Pelosi's buy Tesla stock. Isn't that insider trading? Why should elected officials be allowed to do insider trading? Well, that's a great question, because that was the exact point that I'm not sure where I saw this video, but the guy was making the same point that you just said, that they got into Tesla calls, they got into their position before Biden announced that they're going to potentially change the fleet for the federal government to all electric vehicles. So, and the stock, all these EV stocks popped up. And also for Mitch McConnell, also at that time, he got involved into these bank companies, to Wells Fargo, and there's another company he bought into it. And then a few weeks later, these huge banks, they're allowed to buy back their own shares. So eventually their stocks are just guaranteed to go up because they're going to buy their own shares back. But Mitch McConnell bought those shares a few weeks ago. So that was sketchy too. So, but the government, I think it was the Federal Reserve or something like that allowed them to buy back their own shares for the banks. So these kind of stuff happened. So it's like, I don't work for the SEC and stuff, but it's weird. But the good thing is you can follow them, I guess. You can definitely track, what these officials, when the CEOs buy them, or when these government officials buy them, they file with SEC and stuff, I think. And you can also, there's a website, you can go and check it out and see exactly which politicians is buying what. They have to file it. So that's why you're able to see it too. If they do not disclose that information, maybe that might be illegal. But since we know about it, and then it's probably for them to know, but it's really messed up. They can say that they're speculating, but that is messed up, That is really messed up. Biden is will be Come on, man. Why did you say that? Chris said Biden will be dead in 2 years. I say health issues. Do you want to speculate? I guess there's a website where you can do that, right? You can bet. You can bet on people, politicians. You said Biden is going to be dead. Man, I don't think so, man. But that comment is kind of funny. Many of the wind miles in Texas and Oklahoma are so iced up that they can turn. Solar panels are covered with snow. Is this teaching us a lesson? Yes, we need coal and natural gas. That was a great point, because I've been getting text messages and emails from the power company saying that there might be an outage coming pretty soon, or something might happen. You have to lower the usage of the electricity, because a lot of people are going to be using AC and stuff. And there was a short outage that happened too. So that is not good, because the other side of this debate is going to be this entire thing that's happening right now is because of the climate change. We're seeing this snow happening. Instead, we should lower the use of coal and limit, climate change. So it's kind of like they can go both ways. But it kind of sucks that it happened, man. Classic Daneil laugh. Dave, man, do you want to join the live stream, man? But I'm about to go out though. But you can definitely share with us, Colorado. I think Colorado it snows a lot, but here when it snowed, a lot of people panic. A lot of accidents happen, and people are just shocked. Thanks, Chris. I hear you. Argo, great. Just hold. Informed trades. Thanks for the Amazon. Yeah, you want to buy 3,600 for one share, or 350 shares of NNDM. Informed trade. Thanks for the super chill live stream. Getting my fix of the market since it's closed. Well, thank you, GG Investor. I appreciate that comment. Thanks a lot. It's very chill. Yeah, we can talk about whatever we need. Definitely need to keep ourselves warm, right? Because it's kind of cold outside. Even though it's sunny outside, it's 5 degrees or 10 degrees outside, which is kind of messed up. But I hope you're staying warm and whatever you're staying at, GG Investor. RGO, great. Just hold until you want to capitalize or close it. Hold it, just splits in half, take profits in December. Guys, try those 3 penny stocks, had great potential. Best penny stock, PO, Bitcoin. Not sure, man. Are they all bad penny stocks? Are they OTC stocks? If they are at 0, I tell you to stay away from them, because they're like a prime candidate for pump and dumps. Like button smash. Well, thank you, Anj. I appreciate that. Chris is saying, bless all and only give your input. Please research yourself. I give nothing but generational wealth building plays, and I give them freely, no charge, after I've seen and experienced their potential. Awesome, man, Chris. Yeah, thanks for sharing with us. I appreciate that. You got those miners, these 5. I got all these mining companies. Hold them. It's 63 degrees in Phoenix. Man, I know, man. I saw a video about from people in Arizona. I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. When I look at the sun, I know it's sunny outside here too, but it's like the sun itself cannot do anything. It needs to be warm, so you can go outside and the road can be safe. Chris said, could you take a look at AUXY CBY? Curtis. Okay, we'll check it out. Chris says, thank you to the host. add my fix as well, guys. I live to trade and love helping. Would not go all in on mining companies. I'll buy legit companies. Yeah, that's a great advice. Yeah, dude. Yeah, with the OTC stocks, like they're, as I said, you have to be like in and out, like swing trading them. They're very sketchy, They're they're prime candidates for pump and dumps. AUX, yeah, like if they have like 4, 5, 6 on their ticker symbols, then they're definitely OTC stocks. BFD has been hot. What do you think about Foley's other SPAC, WFT? I need to check it out, but BFD is definitely, PaySafe is one of those companies. Yeah, we definitely talked about it in the past, but I definitely need to check it out. Let me just type the ticker symbol in. WPF. There's been a lot of SPACs that have been popping up a lot, but I covered on the video the top SPACs of 2021, like the ones that are rumored, the ones that are merger dates that was set, and also the ones that are definitely have solid potential to pop up pretty soon. So Humble Submission said OTC plays this week. Hey, can you talk about Tilray? Yeah, we talked about Tilray, the marijuana stocks, the weed stocks. So, if you, depending upon when you got involved in them, there's a huge catalyst coming up pretty soon. If they can get legalized, if marijuana gets legalized in the US and the federal level. So there's some states that are legalized, but if it's legalized everywhere, that would be great. That's a great catalyst. And also the short squeeze kind of helped. There's been a lot of discussion going on in Wall Street bets about this weed stocks. Also there's been a lot of short sellers that got caught up in there too. So that's why it's been popping up. But if you caught up in a very bad price point, it's really risky. But if you see great potential for it for the long term, you can definitely hold it. But it depends upon when you got involved in it. But I do not suggest you get involved in it right now because it's a falling knife. You just have to wait for a few days for it to at least kind of consolidate or something. But Wall Street bet's been popping up with weed stocks. But lots of people talking about weed stocks going to short oil next soon. Yeah, all the attendees, all the losses, they've been talking about Tilray a lot. OTC plays this week. I'm in Manchester. Like your content, informed trades, Anja. Well, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you for joining from all the way from England. And I like Chelsea. I know you're probably going to be a Manchester United fan or a Manchester City fan, but I like Chelsea. Hope that does not break your heart. But I love Manchester United too. But I do not watch soccer right now at the current moment. But Manchester United is a really famous, super, very powerful club. I think they've been falling down the past few years, but that's really solid, man. Thank you for joining for all the way from England. Shout out to all the European people that watch the channel. I appreciate that. What's up? Thanks. What's up, day trading with Chris? What's up, man? How's it going? I'm still a chat mod. Bro, you're like the first live when I did live streams all the way back. You used to be the first people that watched. You're my first guest day trading with Chris when we had discussions in the past when we talked about stocks and stuff. So, and you said Man United. Yes, Man United, man. They have Jose Mourinho, and he really messed up the club, I think. And then he got fired or something like that. They fired him or he quit. After that, I stopped following it. But I like Chelsea right now, so really cool. I'm still a moderator. Well, you can be moderator and you can still mod the chat. Oh my god. I bought some calls on UVX. Is a huge potential game changer. It will blow soon. Oh, interesting. For about 2 weeks out. Really, you think it's going to be a lot of volatility coming up pretty soon? We going to drop? Is there any negative news that could potentially happen for you to say to buy UBXY? That's interesting, but they're probably cheap, I think. Football, not soccer, right? Yes, yeah, football, soccer, yeah. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of soccer, but I watch the Australian Open. If anybody watched the Australian Open, if anybody watches from Australia, that's pretty cool. But I've been watching the Australia Open. That's really solid right now. But they're on lockdown again. They allowed people to watch the few of the matches. People, spectators, to watch their matches, but unfortunately, they're on lockdown again for 5 days. So now people are not allowed to enter the stadium to watch those tennis matches. So that was messed up. But Australian Open happening right now, which is pretty cool. Greatest game in the world, soccer. Market is going to tank. We'll see. A lot of people are saying that, the stimulus package is coming up pretty soon, $1.9 trillion. So I don't think it might crash. Maybe it might pull back a little bit, but you never know. Bull. Well, you're wrong. Okay, cool. What did Chris say? Okay, hold on. Let me see what Chris said. We're about a year in this bull market. Average bull market lasts 4.5 years, and shorter term bull markets typically 2.5 years. And don't think we'll get any sharp drop soon. Yes, because we entered a bear market last year in March, and we are still not even like 2 years in a bull market. So have you checked out ZOM? Yeah, I made a video about a ZOM, and we talked about ZOM too. It's been popping all the way to $2.50. The housing market is at all-time highs, yes, and also the housing prices are going up across the U.S., which is weird to look at. We're in a pandemic. What is I lost 30%. So GGG Investor said, what are the best tips for new growing YouTubers? Are you a full-time? Well, like for tip, I think for a tip for you that can definitely help you out a lot is to, I think, post content. Like if you can post like every single day, that would be great. And if you can talk about or try to, if you have a Facebook group or if you have Reddit, if you can share it on if you have a Discord, anything like that, share it over there. That can help grow your account. I'm not sure how many subscribers you have, but GG Investor. It also depends upon what kind of videos that you're making. So share it with Facebook group, or if you talk, let's say you talk about penny stock, right? Let's say I make a video about a penny stock. I post it on Reddit penny stock groups or Facebook penny stock groups if they allow it. Sometimes they allow it, sometimes they don't. But you can definitely share it over there. And also try to make videos that are relevant. People want to talk about, let's say, for example, ZOM, like a lot of people are interested about this company, so you can make a video about that, or you can talk about, something that's like trending or people are interested about. You can talk about AMC stock, or what do you think about it? What's your personal opinion about it? Or what are the stocks that you're bullish about that you're interested in investing? You can make videos about like that, so people can get interested in. You can make followers. You can get followers about that too. So, yeah, I think that's like the best tip you can have. And then share it with your friends on social media so they can subscribe to you. So, I'm not sure how many subscribers you have, but that can definitely help you go to 1,000 subscribers. And then after that, you can definitely, build up. Once you get more experience, you can definitely make videos. So I hope that answered your question. Bro, I'm about to finally quit my job and move to Thailand. Dude, you gonna move with your girlfriend? Your girlfriend's from Thailand, right? I thought you were gonna get married. I thought she's gonna come here. Man, I cannot believe it, bro. But that's really cool, man. Shout out to Chris, man. He used to be first he's a moderator, I guess. Well, but congrats, man. Like Thailand is really awesome. You can live cheap over there. You can do lots of stuff over there, man. Let me see. What did Chris say? Chris said, Chris, I'm not saying total tank, but it will level off. Not saying that inflation or printed trillions of this or the coming retail space cause of all the brinks and motors lose occupy less space, all defaults. Yes, I also saw that. There's been a decline in office spaces that are being rented out, especially in Dallas area. Man, the Dallas market, like I'm in Dallas area, right? So the office spaces are just like empty. You see if you're driving by the buildings, you see for rent, like everywhere is like for rent. Like, and I know there's people that are owners of the buildings, they probably have a lot of mortgage on those buildings, and I don't know, it doesn't look pretty good for them, but currently at the current moment, there's a lot of money that's going to get pumped into the hands of a lot of people, and also the different industries and things like that. So I don't think the market is going to crash. Plus interest rates are 0. So yeah, the housing market is definitely it doesn't look good, but there's just a lot of things that they're doing right now to kind of offset some of the downside move that can potentially happen pretty soon. So that is it. This is unpredictable, not even a bull run so far. Loving it. Love their pets. Yeah, yeah, especially now, man. I've been watching. I don't have any pets, but I used to have a cat. I used to have a dog. Man, but now I'm planning to get a cat, man. All the cats that I'm seeing on social media, like they're so cute, man. I'm like, man, they're just like so cute. You've seen a cat? Like, I need to stop watching TikTok videos, but all the TikTok cats that I look at, they're like so cute. I'm like, oh my God. But I think cats are better to maintain than dogs. If I get a dog, it's gonna be hard to to take care of it. But I think a cat is like, that's really cool. So let me see. John Lee said, "Oh, you're welcome, GG Investor. Don't get married, John Lee. I'm not sure who that advice is from, but if that's for me, okay, I'll take that advice." AJ said, "Good for day trading with Chris. Join up with Jamie, the stock guru. Chase your dreams, buddy." I'm closing on my condo. End of this month. Think I'm getting out of real estate just in time. Cool, man. I know you're in Michigan, right? It's probably snowing over there, so you're probably used to all the snow and stuff. But man, that's a huge step, man. Moving to another country is not an easy thing. I know you traveled over there, so I know a lot of people that are trading or they make a lot of money. They go to Puerto Rico. I know it's still the U.S., like a Puerto Rico, but moving to another continent and to Thailand, I'm not sure if they speak English. I think they speak English, but I think it's really interesting, man. It's a huge step. I wish you good luck, man. And of course, when I go to Thailand, you're probably gonna help me out. Hot of late, I'm getting. Yes, thanks for spreading on the rent office space. That's going to show. Chris says, "Yeah, thanks for speaking on the rent and the office space. That's all going to show up on the ATH. Is only moving around. You believe in magic too? Movers around. Cats are lovely. Yeah, the cats are really cute. But I like dogs a lot, but the cats, they be looking really pretty, man. What do you think of IPOE? Make sure to see to show you the rope route. Yeah, for sure, Thailand. You know what I'm gonna be visiting over there. We talked about it in the past, right? You know where the first place that I'm gonna go if I go to Thailand. What do you think of IPOEI? Yeah, it's about to be 3 hours, so I'm gonna grab some lunch. IPOE? Yeah, the IPO, the Chamath SPAC. Yeah, we talked about it. This is one of the SPACs that we definitely need to keep an eye on. So we talked about it in the past. It definitely has potential, right? So this is a SPAC to watch for 2021, and I like it a lot. I love cats. Dogs is too needed for me. Too needy for me. Yeah. So yeah. Dogs, you have to walk them and stuff. And with the cats, like they're independent, right? They just look cute and they're independent. What's for lunch? You know what? I'm gonna get a spaghetti. Like spaghetti that I made yesterday. I luckily I bought some groceries. Yeah, when the storm was about to come, and already made all the stuff. So gonna eat some spaghetti lunch. How about you? How about you, Johnny? What are you gonna eat for lunch? I can't go outside, right? I can't go to Chipotle, anything. I can't order. Plus, even if I order, I think I don't want anybody to drive in this weather. So it's gonna be bad for anybody to drive. My cat is affectionate. After a hard day work, I pour a whiskey and she jumps on my lap and curls up and purrs. She relaxes me. Oh my god, that is so cool, man. That's so awesome. When I used to have a cat, it was like so awesome. But I was like in middle school and stuff when I had a cat. But that's really awesome when you have affection. Some cats are like so independent. When I was like way young, we used to have a cat. The only time that they're affectionate is like when you're about to give them some food. When I'm about to give him some food, like he will be like so nice to you and stuff. And right after he gets his food, like he doesn't talk to you. I mean, he doesn't. I said talk to you. He doesn't want to come see you or come hang out, or like he just runs away, which is weird. No affection left. But can you talk about more about Halion, please? Yeah, we talked about it, right? Like Halion and XL Fleet. So I think their earnings report is coming out pretty soon in February 23rd for Halion stock. So, I still hold my shares for long term, and it's still holding up pretty good. It's like $15. So we'll see. After a few earnings reports coming up pretty soon, the company is projected, I think for 2022 and beyond, they're talking about the revenue projections are like into billions of dollars. They also have the Hypertruck, also that's fully electric. So we'll see. We keep it in touch. We'll keep it. I'm also gonna make videos about it. I was still holding position on this company, so I don't have a position on XL Fleet, but it's holding up pretty good. $15. It had a nice pop over here on Thursday, like 10-20% pop. It went all the way to $19. They announced some news, but yeah, still bullish on it. So we'll see what's gonna happen. 2 chicken tacos and 2 green chili burrito. That's what's up. Are you gonna make them in your house, or are you gonna order from like Chipotle or something? They don't have a lot of chicken tacos there, but maybe Taco Bell. Maybe you're gonna get the burrito from somewhere else. If you make them, that's really good. Chris, yeah, no one gets okay, hold on. Chris says no one gets we have 2 Chris's. So Chris is saying no one gets arrested or faulted, and world investors will pay for the inflation. The market will crash. Take my word. If not all of the real helpers, any commodity, just look at billion. Yeah, you know what? Like the inflation thing is definitely it's quite interesting, because now we have another $1.9 trillion coming out pretty soon. So we'll see. We just have to be ready, right? So that's why you see a lot of people getting involved with Bitcoin, and people are trying to protect some of the money that they have in Bitcoin, some of their assets. So we'll see what's going to happen. If a huge crash is going to come or not. Yeah, everything will crash, but a lot of times it can move exponentially before it does. Yes, for sure. I spoil my cat. She gets the best. That's what's up, man. You definitely have to take care of your pets, right? So, future of Neo, yeah, Neo can potentially be going, above $100. Of course, they're doing pretty well, and they're expanding. They could potentially expand to Europe, and they have RoboCar, Robo Taxi, and etc. So Neo's super solid, right? Yeah, I own shares of Neo, Halion, Xbang, like Workhorse, like all of these stocks that we talk about, the electric vehicle companies. So we're betting on them, right, for the future. And they can definitely deliver for the next few years, like 3, 4, 5 years. So just keep holding it, and it can definitely go to above $100 for sure. I saw the pileup accident on TV in Fort Worth. Crazy amount of cars. Yes, that was crazy. That was insane, man. That was super sad to see, because you can definitely see the people you can literally see the people that died in that car accident, because when the FedEx truck just slammed on the pickup truck and there's a bunch of cars out in front of it, man, and 6 people died. So it was messed up. And they were showing it like everywhere on social media and everything. I thought they were going to block it or something, because you can clearly see when the moment when people are potentially dying. So that was messed up. I feel sorry for all the people that died. I mean, the families and all the people that got trapped, so orders. Yeah. So yeah, guys, it's been 3 hours. So thanks everybody for joining the live stream. But thoughts on HCMC. Yeah, we talked about it, right? So if you got involved in it, be super careful. Be super careful. It's a penny stock, OTC stock. I mean, hold on, let me pull it up. HMC. You have to be careful. So it's like a prime candidate for pump and dump. So you have to be super careful. It was a 0 a few months ago. So we're sitting at 0.43. If you make 100% or 200% or even like 10, 20%, try to lock in your profits. Don't try to hold it for long term, because it can definitely drop significantly. So you have to be super careful for it. Yeah. To look up Neo will never fail you. CP. I can't stand it for the omega 3s. Okay, so this is gonna be the last question. So okay. So the talking ask thoughts on AYRO. AYRO. So this was a company that we talked about several times in the past, and the stock popped up. They did an offering, and now it's sitting at not a bad price, but when you look at compared to the other electric vehicle companies, this one is cheaper. But when you look at the products and stuff, it's more limited to like they can only service it to universities, like golf carts and etc. But it's still great potential for that too. But there are other companies that are better than this. But if you want to just get involved, diversify your portfolio, just hold this company, buy and hold it. You got FUV also. I forgot the name. Arcimoto is doing pretty good. We have Candy also is a stock that was recently attacked by short sellers. And yeah, all these electric vehicle companies definitely just buy and hold them, I guess, for a very long time. But they can definitely have a pretty big swing like this over here. Like at one point it went to $10 and went to $6. Now it's at $11. So that's really sketchy. Chinese stuff. So thanks, Daniel. Okay, well, thank you, Sky. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for joining the last stream. I really appreciate it. So I hope you stay safe. Don't try to go outside, especially if you're in the U.S. and if you're in Texas or any other state that is hit by the winter storm. Try to follow the guidelines and don't try to drive unless you have to, unless it's an emergency or anything like that. Try to stay indoors and stay safe. They say it's going to last for a few days. So hopefully everything is going to pass and we're going to have nice weather next week. And hopefully not a lot of people are going to get into accidents and etc. So stay safe, everybody. But I'm definitely going to be making another video for later on. So stay on the lookout for that. And I appreciate everybody that joined the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. And I'll catch you guys on the video. Andre, thank you for joining the live stream, man. I appreciate it. Sorry for that. Shout out, great supporter. Day trading with Chris. All right, guys, have a wonderful day.